Give it like a couple of seconds, Junk, and then you can lead us in.
I keep hitting the button so I can see the thing.
What are we doing?
We're waiting for it to go live.
I'm waiting for it to go live.
I can't pump this.
Hey,
Ha.
it's already cocked.
Nail clippers.
I don't have anything else.
You got nail clippers. Hey, is there a little blade on the nail clippers? Flip it around.
What? The smallest blade.
There you go.
Oh, there's a little dark.
I'm gonna file you.
I'll lose them.
I think we're ready, Junk.
We're going live. Are we going live?
Yeah, I think we're live.
It says we're live. I don't see it though. It just says.
Oh.
I don't see anything though.
All right, well then we'll wait a couple of seconds.
Oh wait, there it is.
Oh.
There it is. Is it live?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, well, oh shit! I got you guys on speaker. Hold on. Shit! I got to take you guys off.
Killing this Junk.
Oh, there we are. I see us.
I don't see shit.
Otherwise, you guys are gonna get feedback. So I had to take you guys off speaker.
What? They all have swords?
Jamie just has a. What do you have, a nail file?
I have a nail file from toenail clippers.
I have.
That's all I have.
What's up?
This is one half of like a. Like one part is a staff, but I have that next to my bed.
I
for
brought a
intruders.
Nerf gun to a sword fight.
I got a sword. We all got swords.
Oh, we could do like you shoot the rubber thing at me and I cut it in half in midair
Live
over
or?
the internet.
Oh.
Just shoot it through your camera.
Live.
We're going.
Is that like 3D when you do that?
No, Junk.
Oh my god.
It's just out of focus.
Yeah. It's
I thought it was pretty cool. All right, are we live?
Yes.
We're live. Can you guys hear us? Can you see us? Excellent.
Oh, we're not- Ew.
Hey, everybody, welcome to ChronoCast. I am your host for tonight. We have with you tonight, let me go ahead and introduce Renee. Please say hello.
Hi. Hello.
Eatmydiction. Please say hello.
Cheers, mate. I'm the British one.
ChilledChaos. Your turn, please.
I'm the Italian.
And wee hours of the night, our friendly friend from over the pond, Utorak. Please say hello.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, good.
Pathetic.
Excellent.
That was fucking pathetic.
That was sad.
You know, I would pay for models to go around shooting each other with Nerf guns with their little tiaras. I'd pay to watch that.
Ooh, look at that.
Like, you gotta shoot the tiara off the model's head. You know how models always wear the tiaras? Grab a couple of Nerf... Yeah, don't they? Maybe...
No.
I don't know, not all, but no, they wear tiaras because
Right.
it's like appropriate. They won something.
Yeah,
like
so you
that,
just shoot
isn't
them
it?
off their head with Nerf guns.
But
Who's
that's
off my head? Whose head is that big?
I don't know.
My head's that big.
Oh,
Put it on.
What size my hand, and I have baby hands. It's a small ass head. Like nobody's head is that big.
You're really good at showing us like size comparisons, like on the fly. Can you get it? Is there a job for that? Where, like you go on, you go on, like they have those infomercials online or whatever, where they're like, get like
Perfect.
the smallest business card ever, and to scale, it shows like a penny next to it or something.
Well,
Who would want a business card like that? You would
I don't
lose it
know.
so fast.
There was a company, I don't know if they still do them. If they do, I'm totally ordering some, but he made business cards that would, and you'd order like a pack of like 45 or something, and he'd print like your name, your business, your number, all that shit. But they would like fold out and become like office, like, what do you call it? Catapults? Like one of them would like, it would shoot pennies and stuff. Or no, one of them would like shoot like just anything you put in it. And then another one was like, you put a penny in it, and then you pull it back, and it would shoot a penny out. Like really fast. And
So
that's
like
a business card
origami.
no one would ever forget.
So he was
Like they
selling
would
weapons.
use your business card all the time to like fuck around in the office when they're bored, you know?
And then when
So
management
it's
comes and crushes them.
a business card, origami business card per se.
No, because origami just kind of sits there.
origami.
Origami.
Or
Organic.
no, you could have some with some of the whatever.
Origami. That them there origami.
I want like a business card just like
Damn
explodes.
origami.
Like a business card that explodes and then the residue like has your name left over. I think that would be like cool, like the flare
Or a
of it.
business card that has like a projector in it so it shines on the wall.
Yeah.
I
Just
like
like
the
big
business
ass.
cards
though.
that Hawken had. How they had the business card, and then it had a little USB thing with the Hawken trailer on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like that's one way when we went down to LA to promote the Friend Zone, we would give out thumb drives. We bought like a bunch of thumb drives and put the first episode and then like a trailer on it, and it would have our logo on it. And we just gave it to people.
How much were the
Yeah,
thumb
that's
drives?
We got them like super cheap.
Okay.
Our friend, Dave, the guy who's like our tech guy, has like hookups all over the place.
No, because I was gonna say that's an expensive business card. But if you can get someone, or you give it to like people who are in the business, then yeah.
It's like the best way to do it because a CD is too big, you know. Like thumb drive, it's like not only is it like you just plug it in, watch it. You can also like erase it and use it as a thumb drive. You know, it's kind of like a practical thing. So you give them a gift, and that gift happens to show your work and like what you can do. So, I'm drinking wine out of a juice box, by the way, for the viewers if they're wondering.
It's not juice. It's not juice.
It tastes like juice, though. It started off like I was like, "Oh, this doesn't taste too good." Now it's like it just tastes like kind of pomegranate juice, which
Where
I
did
love.
you
So
get
it's
wine in a
kicking
box in the
in.
first place?
Target.
Target
I
sells
just
wine
bought
in
like
a box.
I bought a bottle and I was like walking down the aisle and then all of a sudden I see these fucking boxes lined up. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I look at it, it's just wine, and there's like different types from this company. I'm like, that's
See, that's
kind of
gross.
hilarious.
That's still so. I forget you could buy all that stuff in California at the supermarkets and
California.
Targets and stuff. Because here in Colorado you can't buy wine except from a liquor store.
Really?
You can't. Yeah, you can't go into a supermarket and buy it.
That's bullshit. Where do you get so you can't go to Safeway and get like your shopping and then get like a 6-pack of beer?
No,
we can.
I mean you can, but it's 3.2 beer. You can buy beer at the supermarket, but it's 3.2 beer.
3.2 beer.
Stupid.
What does that mean?
Alcohol volume.
I don't know that.
It's the alcohol. Standard
I'm
alcohol.
pretty
volumes
sure
are
we've bought
400.
beer from Safeway.
Well, there's each supermarket is allowed one store or one of the supermarkets that are allowed to have a liquor section. So King Supers has one, which is a store which is Kroger supermarkets, and they have one here in Colorado. It's off of Kingston. It's off of Lingdale or whatever the hell. We have Safeway has one, but it's not. It's over near Broadway and Mineral. And then Albertsons has one. And
I like how you're saying street names like I know where any of these places are.
Well, you should. You're here in Colorado. I thought you would.
I don't
have
know
known
shit.
by-
I know my drive to work, and I know how to get to the liquor store down the street and Walmart.
Priorities, man.
That's all I need
Priorities.
to know. And then I've got an iPhone that tells me the way for everything else.
Have you even been to downtown Denver yet?
Yeah, we went there for my
Okay.
birthday.
Okay.
Went drinking.
All right, well,
Priorities, man.
when you guys are ready, again, I've been here 20 years. I want to be your tour guide. So you guys, when you guys have
Gonna be
free
your
time,
tour
invite
guide.
yourself.
Tool guide.
Your tour guide.
Tool guide.
All right. Well, anyway, because Gassy and I, we got to go over to we got to go to the brewery anyway. We talk about that, but that's another subject. Anyway, hey everybody, what's that?
Did you go golfing when it's snowing?
They actually have golf courses where they push the snow off the greens, and you got to use a bright orange golf ball to make
Yeah,
sure
I
that.
imagine. Or like the
But
green ones.
there's a couple of them. Overland Golf Course does it, and I think Inglewood, the Broken Tee, does that as well, but I'm not sure. I'll have to find out.
Is Inglewood a professional golf course?
No.
Okay,
no.
that sounds like one of the ones they do in the PGA, Inglewood.
Sounds very hoity-toity.
All the cities around here sound really high class, but they're not.
The Inglewood tour.
Lakewood, Inglewood, everything has wood in it. Littleton.
Wood.
not
How many
wood.
trees do you actually have out there?
Cherry Hills Village.
Trees?
They all
They're-
sound.
They're smoking
fancy.
all the trees out in Colorado, dude.
I don't have a lot of trees actually.
Yeah.
So that's false
because
advertising.
they burned them all down. I don't know. No, the pine beetle.
Not true.
Too soon.
Anyway, hey everybody, this is ChronoCast. As far as tonight, we have our subjects tonight, as you can see, are right there on the screen. But like we always do, we always go ahead and do a review of our week. So with that, we're going to go right in order as you see it. Renee was actually on vacation for a little bit, so don't go into your Thanksgiving ideas as of yet, Renee. But is there anything specific this last week that you'd like to share with us?
My coworker did the cinnamon challenge at work today.
Did he die?
No, he threw up.
Really?
though. Yeah,
You did throw up.
I got it all on video. I'm gonna upload it later. But
Ew. Ew.
yeah, he had. I don't know why he had cinnamon at his desk, but he did. and he like poured like a big spoonful, and he ate it, and he kind of just stood there. He didn't like spit it out or anything, but he kind of just stood there. And then like as he was like starting to swallow it, he was just like looked at me, and he was just like, "Oh no!" And then he like fell on his knees and just threw up right in the trash can.
Was it just all like dry stuff?
It was like mostly just like saliva and spit. Like it was gross.
Was it just like an oh no, like oh god, what have I done?
No, it was yeah, it was like a oh no, like he's like I just regret everything. It was really good. I liked it.
Did you egg him on to do it?
What?
Did you egg him on
No,
to do it a little bit? Say, come
my boss's daughter came in because it was like towards the end of the day. My boss's daughter came in and she was talking about it. She's like 14 or 15 or something, and she was talking about it and she egged him on and made him do it.
Damn peer pressure from teens, man. It doesn't make you do anything.
It was awesome.
That's awesome. That's classic. Anything else this week?
No, that's pretty much it. I've just been working.
Work sucks.
All right, well, we'll get back to Thanksgiving stories there. Diction, you're next on the list.
I house sit over after Thanksgiving, so that was.
Oh, that's right. You were now. Did you still have access to the internet while you were over there?
Yeah, I had my laptop with me, and I brought my Wii U so I could play some games and stuff. But I mostly just caught up on TV shows and fed the dog and cat and just hung out there. I didn't really do much. And I vlogged a lot. I made videos while I was there, so that was fun.
Nothing exciting though. No big explosions or anything.
No, not really.
Made a cat.
Oh,
Yeah, I made a cat video. That was pretty explosive.
Has it gone viral yet?
I was gonna say.
No, it didn't even get close to going viral. I did own the subreddit though for the night of funniest videos, so it was top of that subreddit for like 2 days. So I'm pretty proud.
oh,
of it.
that's cool. Very cool.
Internet.
All right,
I don't
well-
even know what Reddit is. I still don't understand Reddit at all.
I don't understand Reddit at all. No.
Yeah. I go
I
on
get
what
it.
the fuck all the time and look at
Oh,
creepy
That's
pictures
the
and shit.
fucked
That's
up
about
place
it.
to go.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit on the WTF subreddit, like things you don't want to see, like things like some guy's head up an elephant's ass. I don't want to see that anymore. It was
I
weird.
kind of do want to see that
No.
just because I have weird curiosity.
Oh god, no.
Like, what would that look like?
It
Okay,
looks-
that's what that looked like. Sweet. Okay,
It's
I know
exactly
that.
what you think it looks like. The guy's elephant ass and then a guy's shoulders. There's nothing else.
Is what the fuck like Beardall on 4chan? As in like strangeness or
Yeah, it's like strange stuff.
But sometimes it's PG. I'm assuming on 4chan it's not really PG.
Yeah, they have like, it has a big red like NSFW or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
safe for life if it's like a gore thing or something.
Yeah.
So is that it for the week?
I bought a PS Vita during Black Friday.
Yay.
Hey,
It's really
let's-
cool. I like it. It just doesn't have any games.
Hold it up. Hold it up. I want to see what
Oh.
it looks like.
I got the Liberation Assassin's Creed 3.
So I thought they were black. So you got a
This
white
one's
one.
white.
How
They
many
come in
different colors?
white and black. There's white and black. But I've only been tinkering with it today. But it's really cool and like it's got a lot of functionality which the 3DS doesn't have. Like I can plug this into my computer and any files I want to store there, I can store them, or I can do that with my PS3 or something.
How
And,
many gigabytes is it?
That's the fucked up part. Sony really shot themselves in the foot and were really greedy. The memory cards are proprietary. They made them themselves, and they're expensive as balls. So this came with a 4 gigabyte one. I'm trying to pull it out. So this is what they look like.
So
Those
small.
kind of-
gigabytes?
They might as well be a mini SD card, but
That looks
They
like an
decided-
SD card. You can't use an SD card?
you can't use an SD card, and they're really expensive. And the biggest one they have is 32 gigs, and it's $80. I had to buy it for $80.
Holy
Which kind of justified the price cut on the actual PS Vita, but it's still like just pure greed on their part.
Do you remember
And,
the 2004 when the PSP came out and they had those SanDisk SD cards? The 2 gigabyte one was like $120. That
Yeah,
was in 2004.
the price inflection doesn't actually exist anymore for that kind of shit.
But
And
that's
Sony's
that's
just kind of
discouraging.
But it's like, and the thing is like I never had a PSP, but there were games that I wanted to play like God of War and there's a lot of PS1 games I can download, which I don't imagine take up too much space. They don't have that on there. They do have like a bunch of Final Fantasy games.
no Parappa the
and-
Rappa?
I don't think so. I don't know. It only had like a list of like 100 games so far, but that's probably what I'm going to be playing the most on it. Plus, if you get PlayStation Plus right now, a year for like $50, it comes with like 7 PS Vita games for free. So that's kind of a deal right there. But that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Sounds good.
Very cool.
I'll probably
All right.
record myself playing Loco Roco too.
You can do the head cam action. Huh?
No, I was probably gonna like position my HD camera over my shoulder and like put it down on a table.
No
or
head
something.
cam action.
Why?
That head camera's stupid, Chilled.
That was
was
amazing.
stupid.
When I
Stupidest
when I
thing.
gyrated, it went with me. It was really cool.
I mean, it kind of was a pretty good solution to like the whole like how do we film the Wii U tablet with the Wii U game in the corner? You know,
Put
like,
something on his head.
yeah, put it on his head. You should get a GoPro for that, dude.
That's what I was thinking because I literally it seemed.
Because they seriously just have a head strap thing.
I know. That's why someone had to be filming something back in the day, and they're like, you know what? We'll make the GoPro. This is how things get invented, man. You know, it's someone makes something that's makeshift, and then they make an actual product for it.
Yeah,
I
except
like-
you're using something that's already invented.
That's
You're
not
using
fair.
easy.
If it wasn't invented, I would have still done it. So I still should get credit.
Yeah, you can't really patent this. Like strap a webcam to your head, GoPro.
I gotta say though, because I've never used a GoPro or like a head type cam. When I hooked it up to the monitor and everything, and like I started looking around my room, and I saw like my hands and my feet. It was kind of like a mind blown type thing. I'm like, oh shit, I'm there, and like I picked up my
see
phone.
myself in 720p.
I know, it was really cool for like a couple of minutes, and I'm like, what am I, retarded? So then I just went back to recording. But for the most part, like that couple of seconds, I was like, I'm here, and I wanted to walk around my room like it, but then that would have been boring. Anyway,
Have scientists actually like deducted what resolution the human eye sees? I guess it's different for everybody.
mine's
but, like,
shitty, if that
2020
counts.
vision, like what do you think the resolution would actually be?
10 million p.
It doesn't make sense.
We don't,
10
life,
I know there's
FPS
no such thing
pixels.
as
We don't see in
Life
pixels.
doesn't
I
have a
know, but
resolution.
the equivalent, like the human eye, the iris equivalent of that.
4D.
40.
I saw Shrek in 4D. That was good.
What if it's like 7K or something?
7K. I'm gonna be really pissed.
That's
when we
like
see
like a red camera. Like they shoot in like 5K or 7K or some shit like that. It's a
Are
ridiculous.
you opening
resolution.
wine? Like
Yeah.
real big boy wine?
Big boy wine. It's Pinot.
So
Pinot
wait,
Noir.
would you already finish the other one?
Yeah, it's just a little juice box.
The juice box.
The
Just
juice
a
box
little
is done.
fucking juice box.
Is that Tang?
What the fuck? That's a weird elongated box.
Oh, Tango.
Tango.
They're reading
That really
Tang.
is
I'm like,
weird.
do they make Tang? Like
I don't know
in a
what Tang
bottle?
is.
What's the
Oh.
size
Dang.
of that
It's
bottle?
like-
The astronauts took Tang up to the.
I got pizza and this came with it, so like it lasts like fucking 3 days. So
Ew.
What size
It's
of
like
bottle
powder.
is
That's
it?
three
we don't
days
have
old?
glass. We don't have any glasses or plates in this house, so I have to drink it out of the bottle.
It's 3 days old.
No,
Alright.
it can last 3 days.
It's not milk, Renee. It's fucking
Yeah,
soda.
it's fucking soda. It'll last fine.
Flat.
I like
not
this.
dairy.
It's amazing. It's actually better in my opinion when it's flat.
Do you have a fridge?
Yes, we have a fridge.
Okay, just making sure, man.
That's all we've got. A
That
fridge.
room does look pretty spacious. Can you give us like a 360 view of it? With
I
the
can.
camera?
Panoramic.
Okay. Look.
All right. Well, we'll jump to you then. We're going to go to you as far as your panoramic view. This is what you've done this week, right? Go ahead and explain what you're looking at and what you've done this week.
I moved house.
I moved house.
That's it. That's
it. I just moved
Did that
house.
cabinet? Did
You
that
have a
big
really
giant
tiny
dresser
room.
thing come with the house?
No. The house was completely unfurnished. So,
Who lifted it,
I fucking-
Utorak?
I've moved
I
like
did.
5 times since I moved out of my parents' house, and like each time I move, I get rid of like a piece of furniture because I'm like, fuck that, it's too heavy. And so now I have stuff. I'm gonna like stock up on like these things, these plastic bin.
those are really good. I had those.
They're
at
awesome. They're like $15 at Target, and they weigh nothing. And
Yeah.
when I move, I don't have to take anything out of it. I just have to duct tape it like shut. You know.
Dude, I
Why
dread
is your
moving.
camera swinging?
I know it was horrible. Let's do it again.
That's the one thing I dread about moving. There's so much stuff you'd have to take, and then you have to drive
It's
it
really,
somewhere.
really
I hate
stressful.
I
hate
can't deal with stress, man. I'll panic.
It's
Have you-
stressful.
now-
It's stressful, but I always look at it as like this is like serious fucking workout weight loss shit going on right
There
now.
you
Like I'm
go.
gonna gain so much muscle mass from carrying all this shit everywhere. But
Now, how long have you been moved out of your parents' house?
I moved out when I was 19, so
Oh,
So you,
7, 8 years now.
so 8 years you've moved 5 times then.
Yeah, I moved into the first place, then I moved into this one place. I was only there for like 4 months. Moved again, moved again, moved again, moved again. Yeah, it's like 5 times.
Yeah, I know.
Five.
I mean, I know what that's like. When I first got married, when my wife and I were literally newlyweds, first 5 years of our marriage, we moved 5 times. Every year we moved to a new place. And then finally we moved to Colorado, and we settled in a place. We were only at that other place for about 6 months. Then we bought our first house, and we were there about 7, 8 years. And now we're in this house, and we've been here 12 years now. So it's nice to actually finally settling down, but then you start looking around how much crap you have, and it gets to the point of I say our rule in our house, if you haven't touched it for 3 years, you don't need it, get rid of it.
3 years?
And that's what we do.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So if you have something, well, it depends on what it is, though. Like this sword, I've had this for 30 years. I've had this sword. So obviously I haven't gotten rid of this thing. But I've also
That
touched
sword
it.
is
So
filthy. You need to clean that
so-
thing.
Yeah, have you oiled it since you had it?
Oiled
I
it.
haven't done that.
You gotta
Oiled it.
oil your knives and swords. I got 2 little things of oil.
So glad I'm not the only one.
Oiled it.
Ah.
Oiled it.
I'll oil it. All right. So jumping back to you, Utorak, is there anything else besides moving this week, or would you like to elaborate a little bit more about your moving skit? What have you done this week?
I painted my office, which is over there, and I painted it yellow. I was gonna paint it blue, but the carpet is blue, so it would have sort of like not. It would have been like this is like a lighty mixed with a dark blue, but then it just would look weird. So I put like yellow, and it sort of like contrasts well. But I haven't really done anything. Just like the past couple of days, just like slowly packing. It's really difficult to like pack a house to move when all the shit that's in my room is what I use every day. It's like I can't pack this because I need it. I can't pack this because I have to wear that. Or I can't pack this because I have to use it to eat, and it's really awkward. So like today was like last night, and today was the like all last minute packing to just like move it into the house. And the internet, that was the thing that I came to the house this morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to wait for the internet people to activate my new phone line and then install the modem and the router. So I went from 8 megabyte down and 0.5 up to 40 down and
Wow.
6 up. So
Oh my
now I
god,
can,
so
like,
you'll actually
That's
have
better
to
than mine.
be with us for every ChronoCast.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yay.
Skype calls now.
Everybody say yay!
Yay.
There, that's
Wait.
awesome.
So
Have
if you have
Yeah.
an office, then why is your computer right there in your room, right? Is that just
Because,
like for now?
as I said before, I was painting my office and it's
Oh,
drying.
right.
And also, I didn't have enough time. We've only got one car and it's Todd's, and I didn't have enough time to pack my desk out. And my desk is like, it's really heavy. It's like made of chipboard, but it's like massive side panels, a massive back panel, and a huge like desk. Like it's like about 7 foot long, and it weighs like altogether it weighs about 35 kilograms. So it's really heavy to
I don't know
take
what that
apart.
It's like
It's
70
like
pounds
70 pounds, yeah.
Oh, okay.
for us
and we call-
Americans.
and he calls it
For
chip
Americans that don't know what we know, but we know what you know.
I knew.
and we call it particle board.
You have a dog
chip.
up.
You have a
It
dog
weighs
on your
7
head.
There's
stone.
a Renee. There's something. There's a,
It's very uncomfortable. Come here. Let me kiss your face.
Should we have like adorable puppy segments?
I got
Aw, I get my dog down
Jill,
here.
get your dog.
my dog's old.
I know my dog's old too. He doesn't like when I pick him up.
I'd have to pick him up. Her up.
So, Utorak, anything else for the week excursion here that you'd like to?
I'll be just like this week. All I'm gonna be doing is going to and from my old house into this house and just cleaning the old house and getting it ready to be to leave because my lease ends on the 30th, which is what 2 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was actually
Holy
nice
shit,
that they let
Chris.
you get into the new place early. A lot of places don't
Oh
let you
no,
do that.
this is my housemate Todd. This is his parents' house. They bought it
Oh, okay. Very
because
cool. Now,
he's got a younger brother who's probably going to move in here at some point. I imagine in the future, because he's going to.
How many bedrooms is it?
There's this one, and then there's the one upstairs. But rooms, there's my room, there's my office, there's my bathroom, there's a garage here, and then you go upstairs, and then there's Todd's room, there's a lounge and a kitchen, and it's all so much bigger and so much more spacious than
It looks you can see.
I
more
can
of
do
your room.
shit like before.
How big
like
was your room before? Because that room is small.
I had
It was a
to, I had to like,
shoebox.
I had to like go sideways to like shuffle past like my own bed and desk.
There was a cat in his room, and he was crowded. I mean, not a cat, a mouse, and he was crowded. Okay, so I mean,
All right. I remember the
That's
mouse.
true. That's true.
yeah, it's really
Oh,
good.
cool.
Can you say garage again?
Garage.
what? A carriage?
What?
You're
all
saying
right.
carriage?
Garage.
No.
That's what I thought you said. I was like, you have a carriage? Why do you have a carriage?
That would be awesome having a carriage in my car and house.
Anyway, all right. So I assume you're done. So we're gonna switch over to Chilled. Chilled. How was your week?
It was good. Work-wise, I had like 2 presentations to do for my marketing classes. Nailed them. Nailed it. Was very assertive and confident in the way we presented. Talked about variety stores and Dollar General. Nailed the attachment A's. Talked about the revenue, the net earnings, the earnings per share. It was good. It was my group sucked, but it was an interesting experience. And also,
That's got to be always a challenge when you have. How many people were in your group?
5 people. So trying to coordinate with 5 people is a pain in
And
the
then,
ass.
and how many of them actually were putting an assertive effort into the project? All of them, or one of them, or 2?
Yeah,
Who?
2 people. It was me and this other kid.
Why couldn't you just say that?
Because
And
I
then-
was trying to do emphasis and like really, nail the point home. That it was just 2 people.
Emphasis by not saying anything.
Well, you know what? You got all quiet. You got to look for the answer.
With that, now being in college, though, because obviously I know what goes on with high school because of my kids and all this, but now with college, 2 of them put an assertive effort into the project, and 3 of them obviously don't do crap. Does everybody get the same grade, though?
No, it's just, well, one class, yeah, but this class, no. We fill out these little, like, review sheets of our group, which I think is fantastic, and you can write in out of 100 what you think the other person deserves. So I was being a bit of a dick in what I thought the person deserved, or what 3 people deserved. I mean, come on. I don't know. I hate...
Did you give everyone Fs?
No, I didn't give Fs, but I gave, like, a lot lower than I gave myself and the other person. Because I feel like if I work and I don't know, YouTube takes up a lot of time, family, friends take up a lot of time, and school takes up a lot of time. If I can manage that, I really figure they should too. And then, like, when you don't show up to meetings, I'm just like, you're a fucking asshole. So,
I agree.
Especially when it's
I
like,
would've
if you're
given
not
that.
there, then like the other people have to take over your half of the weight.
Yeah.
And like, and that's just bullshit.
Yeah.
That's basically you're creating like much more of a fucking situation that needs to be there.
they did do more, like, when we...
I literally probably would have given them all Fs.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. I mean, they did present, like, when we actually...
College.
Yeah, fuck.
Care about friends.
When we...
It's not like high school where there's like a social game. It's fucking college.
I'm looking next semester. Apparently, there's this game in my general business class. It's like a management retail game, and I don't know. They just call it the game. And it's like the big project, and like groups compete against each other to screw everyone over. I don't know. It's supposed to be interesting. So that's exciting. But no, Junk. I've been schoolwork and Thanksgiving stuff, but I think we're getting into that next.
Excellent. All right. Well, as far as my work, I just worked pretty much the last time we
Junk.
talked.
Oh my god.
What?
Your connection's all weird.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're fuzzy.
What happened?
You're pixelated. What's going on?
I
Go
haven't
back to
touched.
the
I haven't
90s.
touched anything.
Grab
Don't go
my
into the light, Junk.
Take it.
He's back.
Oh,
He's
you're
back.
good. You're good.
Whoa! Get off the internet! All right, somebody must have been upstairs. All right, so I think we're good now, right? You can hear me now? We're good?
Yeah.
Work was good. I had, again, retail, I work a lot of extra hours and earlier hours. I had to be at work at 5:45 Friday morning for Black Friday.
God.
Ooh.
And so I showed up
Wait, are
there.
a lot of people buying furniture for Christmas? For that?
You would assume that a lot of people wouldn't show up, but we opened up at 7 a.m., so I had to show up early to flip on the lights and all that stuff.
An hour and a half to put on
And
the lights. Fuck.
I showed up at 5:45 thinking nobody would be there. There was 2 people standing in front of the store. I was like, we don't open till 7. And he goes, well, we know, but you have some really good deals on some TVs, and we want to buy 4 TVs. And I said, well,
there we go.
You sell
I
TVs?
said, well, yeah, oh yeah, we sell Samsung and LG TVs.
Were they good
So-
deals or were they okay deals?
You know, you could have got the same dang TV at Best Buy
Oh, okay.
and Walmart. It was the same thing, but they didn't have. They thought they were going to have to wait in line, and they walked right in. And I said, you know what? It's cold outside. Why don't you just come in, sit on the sofa, and when the sales gets here.
Customer loyalty? Customer
Oh
loyalty?
yeah, and they were like going, really? We can come in early? I said, yeah, go ahead and walk the store. I don't care. There's nobody else in line. It's just you guys. So they felt very special because they got to walk our big store with nobody else around. And the first salesperson that came in, I said, hey, go write them up, and boom, they were done and out of there by 7:15. They were done. And it was just a crazy, crazy weekend. We only had one real crazy lady. She bought something online, and she came to pick it up, and then she apparently walked the store, and she was very upset that nobody gave her a little bit more assertive effort or whatever she wanted. I don't know if she wanted them to hold her hand or what, but
You know that it was Black Friday and they don't.
I know. And so she called. So she went to the dock and said, "Yeah, I'd like to talk to a manager because I want to complain." And I got the phone call, and I was like, "Damn it! All right, I'll go." So I started heading to the dock, and on the way to the dock, I got hit by 3 different salespeople. Hey, can you help me with this? It's like, yeah, I'll help you with that. And I had to do a variant and an override on the computer. And then another salesperson asked me to do something else. I said, all right, I'll help it. And by the time I got it was probably about 15 minutes, and I haven't gotten over there yet. She got a little upset, came up to the front office to complain the fact that I didn't give her my assertive effort right at the time. And she looked at me, and the front office girl said, well, he's right there. It looks like he's helping somebody, and let me go ahead and call him. So she called me on the phone, the front office girl. And I said, yeah, I see her. I'll be right there as soon as I'm done with this. And by the time I was done, I walked over there, and one of the other managers talked to her. And she goes, yeah, nobody talked to me when I was walking on the floor. And then the manager ignored me and blah, blah, this. And so then, of course, she writes a letter. Letter gets back to us already because it's via the internet. I got the letter in, and it's like I'm reading the letter, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I pulled the order up to see what she purchased, and she bought a freaking planner box the size of this for $15 on the internet.
That's what she's so upset about?
Yeah. And I was just like, you know what? You get people that walk in that spend literally $25,000 in furniture. And, I mean, I'm going to try to give this person who spends $15 the same service that I'm going to give somebody who spends $25,000. But on Black Friday, our store alone did $435,000 in sales in furniture.
Did you say 340? What?
No, 400. Our store did 435,000 in sales. Our whole company that day. Our whole company in the state of Colorado, we sold
bad.
$3.2 million in furniture on Friday.
That's a lot of furniture.
So
That's
So-
okay.
so we were busy. It was a busy day. So it's sort of ironic because you get somebody who complains about it, and of course that sticks in your claw because you want to make everybody happy. But then at the same time, I had so many other customers that were just very enthusiastic, had a lot of fun, and it was Black Friday. So with that said, though, I really just worked, and we'll talk about Thanksgiving in a second. But that's all I did. Had some free time, played a lot of Black Ops. Been playing Black Ops. Played some Assassin's Creed with you guys, which has been a blast. I'm looking forward to playing some of that some more.
We lost, Chunk.
Yeah. No, but on the single player, we did.
We all lost Chunk.
I know, but we got to learn. We got to learn some of the moves
Yeah.
a little bit better. I was watching a video on Respawn of the top 5 Assassin's Creed multiplayer gameplays, and it was like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. And I'm watching these guys, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. So there's a lot of different plays I didn't realize, or I guess maneuvers you could do with a controller. That's just a lot. As soon as I got to figure it out.
I played some solo stuff in the multiplayer today. Got my ass handed to me. I thought I was doing so well, and then I had 500 points, but the top guy had 5,000. I'm like, oh, okay. But it was yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do besides just hunt people down. Apparently they're really good at hunting people down, and I'm mediocre. I'd be a horrible hitman, apparently, or assassin.
Well, I guess there's other things. Like I was watching the videos, and like in the top left corner, there's the red dots that mean something, and I want to learn what the little red triangles.
Yeah, that's
that
why
all
people are
mean
like pursuing
something.
you or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So it mean that. So with that said, you got one or two people pursuing you, so you got to keep an eye on that. And there's a lot more things that because when Diction assassinated me one time, I had no idea I was his target, and I walked right by him. It's like, hey, dude, what are you doing? And then he slit my throat.
That's how I make you think I'm your friend. I fucking
Yeah.
killed you. That's the best assassination tactic you can
PAX
have.
I have no clue
2013.
what we're
Yeah.
talking about. What are we talking about? Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, number
Assassin's
3.
Creed.
Oh. I haven't played it, so.
Why don't you tell us more about the PS Vita and how you love it?
All right, let's go into no, get out of here. Go away.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, she's gone. She's leaving. Bye. Nice day. Have a good day. Bye.
You had your chance last week and you blew it. Okay.
No. This is here to protect the seat. Oh, ow! You sat on my freaking hand, you pain in the ass. Get off of me.
Well, that's the show, you guys. That's it for ChronoCast.
Hey, shut it down, boys. Just shut it down.
All right. Anyway, so Thanksgiving, Renee, please. You went on a huge Thanksgiving trip. You went on a family excursion. Please.
Not a family excursion. I went to an excursion to see my family.
She was excurged.
She was.
I was.
Tell.
Whatever that means, I was excurged. I don't know what that means, but that's what I was. Max and my family lives in Southern California, so Max and I left on Sunday at like 9 a.m. We didn't sleep at all that night because we were packing, and Max was putting up videos, and so we didn't really sleep.
We played Trials that night.
What?
We played Trials
What-
that night.
what time?
Yeah,
What
Max.
time-
He was recording
We
trials.
touched
that night.
him. Sorry.
What time did you?
We left at 9. It was a 17-hour drive. We arrived at my parents at like 3 a.m., I think. Or 2 a.m. I don't know.
Wait, you left at 9 p.m.?
Or 9 a.m. We
Oh.
left at 9 a.m. We arrived at 2 a.m.
What?
We left at 9 a.m. on Sunday or Monday morning.
9,
Yeah.
10, 11,
No,
12.
Sunday morning we left at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. Then we arrived at my parents at about 1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's about a 17 hour trip.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so it was about a 17-hour drive.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I was there all week.
How,
And
how long does it take to cross country, like from New York to California, in a car?
how
I
many
don't-
miles is the United
Yeah,
States?
isn't
Like
it-
five.
You figure 3,000
like
miles.
3,000 miles. So
Like 3 days?
from California to Colorado, it's about 1,000 miles.
Wow. Okay. So that's almost like from New York to
That's
Florida.
like 2
Holy
weeks. That would take like 2-3 weeks, wouldn't it?
No, it'd take like 4 days probably.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know.
Shit.
If it takes you 16 hours to go 1,000 miles,
Crap. Utorak's gonna have a lot of pit stops, I guess.
16 times 3, 30 something. So it's like
No, I was just
3
thinking like
days.
200 miles is like. I know it's. I don't fucking know. I don't even know. I was trying.
It
to
was a long drive.
How did the dog handle it?
Malcolm was fine. He slept almost the entire time. We stopped about every 2 hours. The fly in my face.
Did you go
Stopped
the
about every
south?
2 hours to let him go potty and stretch his legs a little bit.
Did you go the south way or the through the mountains?
Through the mountains. We take the 70 to the 15.
Yep.
And then that takes us through Utah.
You
We
were
go
in
through
Utah?
southern Utah, which fucking sucks.
Why does
Yeah.
Utah
Yeah.
suck?
Then
Utah is
we hit
pretty...
Vegas, and then Vegas spits us out to Bakersfield and Barstow and all the shittiest fucking towns in California. It's
Yep.
so horrible. That whole like little stretch just sucks.
How come? Like poor or just dirty?
Bakersfield is like the asshole of California.
Right.
Like it just smells like shit. It's like farm country.
Farm
It
is
is.
cool.
No,
No?
it's like bad.
it's-
Gross. And then Barstow is just shitty. Like nobody fucking lives in Barstow.
We're
Like,
sorry if you live in Barstow and Bakersfield.
pretty sure anyone who lives in Barstow probably hates it anyway,
I want
or Bakersfield for that matter. Both those places suck.
So did you have fun there at least while you were there?
I don't know. It was more fun as long as I was out of my house, out of my parents' house.
Did you do
So-
Did you do anything? Any touristy things for Max? I mean, because has Max been out there before?
Yeah, Max has been there before.
Oh, okay.
We went to Disneyland, and we've already been to Disneyland and all that stuff. So when he was down there, we were gonna go to Disneyland, but it's way too crowded right now because everyone's on fall break.
That's true.
So we took Malcolm
Bastards.
to the beach. There's like a dog beach, so we took him there, and he had a blast. Yeah, he had a ton of fun when he was
Did he
there.
poop on the beach?
He did, and we didn't pick it up.
Oh,
We didn't have a bag. We didn't know he was gonna poop.
You could just
Did he
bury it,
poop?
right?
Yeah, we
It's
did.
covered with sand, and then someone steps in it.
It's sand.
Sand
Kids poop on the beach all the time.
Do they?
oh, kids don't poop on the beach.
I never
I see kids
Beach?
poop on the beach. I
Are you
lived.
serious?
I never
Yeah,
shit on the
no.
beach.
Drop, trow, and poop.
beach.
No,
I shit in the sea once.
No.
I remember that.
Oh, I've seen kids
The
poop
ocean
in the
is
sea too. I've like been in the like in the water like surfing like just like on my board, and then there's just like this floater like right by me, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? It was like a huge like log. It was so gross.
No, it was a Baby Ruth. It was a Baby Ruth. You should have
No.
grabbed it and ate it. It was Baby Ruth.
Ew.
You're disgusting. No.
What was from that movie? What movie was that?
Oh,
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack, yeah.
Caddyshack. Yep. So yeah, you knew what it was. So anything else there? You want to elaborate on Disney? Excuse me, Disneyland a little bit?
Oh, we didn't go to Disneyland.
Oh,
We've already
okay.
been to Disneyland. Like we've already done all the touristy California stuff. So
Oh, okay.
we went to In-N-Out. Max tweeted that
I
picture.
know. I saw that picture. You were. I
I've
asked
never
you to-
actually, I've never had the animal fries. I feel kind of
Animal
bad.
I don't like animal fries.
Really?
It's making me hungry.
They look like you could only have them once and then you're good, you know?
Well, I don't like onions, so
Oh, well then you suck at life, so.
You don't like onions?
I love onions.
Like raw or grilled or sautéed?
I have a great caramelized onion.
they're
recipe.
okay if they're sautéed actually, but I don't like
They're
them grilled.
They're good. No, the grilled onions are good too. And you should have them raw. If you put them in like a sandwich, they're really good.
Gross.
You ever have a peanut butter and onion sandwich?
No.
Ew.
Ew.
It was okay. I watched this movie when I was a kid called Little Monsters with Fred Savage and Harvey Mandel.
Yeah.
That's his name. Yeah, the guy.
The guy.
And Howie Mandel. Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel.
Anyway, so like one weird little like thing in the film is that Fred Savage's character eats peanut butter and onion sandwiches, and his mom like gives him shit for that in one scene, and I was curious, and I was like, I wonder what that would taste like. So a couple years later, I made one. I was like, this actually tastes pretty fucking good, and I don't understand why. It's two
Now, is
completely
they raw-
contrasting flavors,
raw-
and it,
The raw onions?
yeah, just like white onions. I just sliced up a few white onions and put it in the sandwich, and it tasted really good.
It sounds
Wow.
horrible, but I
That
don't
sounds
know.
so disgusting.
Just try it. You might not like
I'm
it.
gonna,
but-
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it with red onions though.
I like
Jamie,
onions.
are you doing your nails, you fucking fag?
I got paint on my nails. I got
You're
paint,
just
like-
sitting there like, oh, Diction, that's so fat. Oh, that's such a good story.
I've been painting all day and I've got like yellow paint and it won't come out in between my nails. It's really fucking annoying. So I'm trying to get rid of it.
It's so annoying, this paint on my nails.
Oh my god. So what?
When you check your nails, do you do it like this or do you do it like this?
Like this.
Because I was told doing it like this is very feminine to do it like
It
that.
doesn't matter
I
which
don't
way
do
you
this.
do it.
I
It's
was
like-
told in
that's
the
like
ninth grade-
short-sighted people. That's like long.
I did my nails last night. Look at them. Look.
I did too.
Look, I did mine too.
I painted them. I painted them skin color.
Like they told me in ninth grade that they were like, check your nails. So I went like this. They're like, oh good, you're
Whoever
not
told
gay.
you that was probably gay themselves.
They
Like,
tried to trick me into confusing myself.
That's such a self-conscious thing to do. Like, oh, am I gay? Oh, I don't even know.
that was in Third Rock from the Sun.
Well, this was in ninth grade, so that was how long ago? That's like 7 years ago. So maybe was that
It's
before?
only been that long.
Third Rock was like late '90s.
Okay, then maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're just trying to make me feel bad. Anyway, I was straight.
Anyway, Diction.
Was straight?
I checked. I checked.
My Thanksgiving was pretty uneventful. It was just I went over to my folks' place. I made a salad. We had dinner at fucking 2 p.m.,
2
which is
p.m..
kind of weird. It feels like every year it gets earlier with my family. I don't know why.
They go to sleep earlier, right?
Not any earlier than they used to, like 9 p.m., 8:30, you know? They've always gone to sleep super fucking early. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. We just by the time like I got home at like 4:30, and I was like bored, and so I started just like uploading videos for while I was away. But the pumpkin pie was good. I guess this year my mom didn't want to bake it, so she got Claim Jumper frozen pumpkin pie. It was good. Claim Jumper is pretty amazing, and that was a
That
good
place
pie.
is awesome.
Yeah, that used to be out here. We used to have one out here, Renee. They closed down, though. I was like,
Those
I was so
assholes.
sad when they closed
Who
down.
would
How
do
could
that?
they do that to you? That's
I don't know, because the potatoes are like this big, man. You get a
Potatoes?
potato.
Sickens me.
Oh yeah, you order a steak and potatoes. The steak
sounds
is
so
like
good.
this freaking. I mean, it's a huge ass steak. It's always 16 ounce or bigger. Then you get a big ass potato, and just you get it loaded, and then you get a salad bar that's just freaking a mile long.
Maybe they couldn't keep
and
up.
I don't know why they closed. I was so sad. I actually cried.
Does Colorado? We close all the good shit.
Yeah, I know they open and then they close.
Are
They
you-
open and then they close.
Are you official like Coloradian now? Or is that what they say, Renee?
No, I haven't gotten my. Well, I have my I have like license. My car has Colorado license plates.
But your ID, your license and your ID is still California.
I don't have an ID. I don't have an ID. I need to get a Colorado ID because right now if I get pulled over, I'll get like a huge ticket.
Really for
Really?
Because I've registered my vehicle in
Oh,
Colorado.
okay.
My driver's license isn't registered in Colorado.
Got it.
I have a California driver's license.
I was wondering how that worked because depending on if I move out of state at any point, I
When
wanted
you
to know.
register your car, you
Yeah,
have
like
to, you're supposed to get you have like a 30-day like grace period, I think,
Right.
something like that, until you have to get your license. Technically, you're supposed to get your license once you become a citizen or a resident. A resident of Colorado, which is like
Colorado
there's different.
citizen.
There's like different like ways you become a resident. Either like you get a job, or if you're there for like 90 days or more, or I don't know. There's different parameters, I guess. I don't know.
So if
But
I
I'm
go to
technically,
Colorado,
I
could
guess
be
I'm
a resident
technically
for
a
90
resident
days?
of Colorado. I'm just don't.
Could I be a Colorado resident if I go there for 90 days?
I guess. I don't know.
Why
I
would you
think
go
you
there for
actually
90
have
days?
to like get a job.
I don't know.
Whoa! I'm flipping upside down. Look at that.
You're
Oh,
normal
shit.
for us.
You're normal for us.
I know. Chilled was messing. All right. Anyway. Okay. So that was it. Nothing. Any extraordinary meal. How was the turkey? Was it moist?
Turkey was good.
Good.
The
I don't like how
I'm
you
more
got
of a
close to the
stuffing
camera
guy.
when you said moist.
moist flopping flaps.
Wait, who hates moist here?
Renee.
Is it Renee?
Moist flopping flaps.
I love moist
Oh.
towels.
Stop!
Moist paper towels.
flopping in their moistness.
What's wrong with the word moist?
I like a good moist turkey.
What about like a moist chocolate cake?
Ooh.
That
moist
sounds
and squishy
fantastic.
and
Oh, I love a good
Floppy.
moist. Oh yeah, nice and
Jug your
moist.
face then scared me. It was a scary face.
I'm not bringing cake back to the room at PAX. No, thank you.
Oh, I'll feed it to
He's
you.
gonna pull
Jill.
that
I'll
face.
feed it to you. All right. Next, Chilled. How was your Thanksgiving?
Good. It was a
How many people?
I think only 9.
How many Thanksgivings?
This was the 21st Thanksgiving. But no, it was good. Immediate family only this year. As people get older, like no one wants to really do anything, so it shrinks and shrinks. Not because people
Really
are
does.
dying, but just because.
How many people do you typically have at your house?
Well, it's at my grandparents. We used to have, I would say, probably like 25-ish.
That's how many I usually have. Like at my Thanksgiving, we had like 28 people.
Yeah, the cousins, the aunts, the second
Yeah.
cousin sometimes. But yeah, this was just immediate family and aunts, uncles, stuff like that. But yeah, it was good. Like, I don't know, my grandfather, I think he spends more time cutting the turkey than he does cooking it. Because it comes out, and it's like another hour before we eat it, because he literally cuts it paper thin. It's just, it tastes really good, but it's just way too thin. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta let when you pull the turkey out, you gotta let it sit for at least 15 minutes up to a half hour.
Trust me,
And then you kind of.
it's cold by
got
the
it.
time we eat it. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's still hot, but.
But
So that's any special dish that your family brings to the table that's different than other
lasagna.
standard lasagna.
Yeah.
So a good meat sausage. What kind?
Sausage lasagna. It was
Sausage
really good.
lasagna.
But
Who makes that?
my grandmother.
Does she have a good recipe?
Yeah.
You want to?
Can you tell your grandma to make pizza and
Hey.
bring it to PAX?
No.
Can you get that recipe?
No.
and share it, and
I
I'll
could
make it?
possibly ask. I can go over to my I could bring like a tray of baked
Oh.
ziti, possibly.
You're gonna be on a train for like 6
That's
hours.
why I'm
Like
thinking-
6 hours is totally doable for pizza.
Yeah, but she's better at making baked ziti. It's really good with the sausage.
Baked ziti's fine. I will take that too.
But-
And the pizza. I want both.
but-
Can I ask her myself?
Baked ziti's easy. I did a recipe on baked ziti.
Is she there?
No, I'm at home. No, she's not here.
I don't know who you live with.
Get me the
don't know your life.
lasagna. Get me the lasagna recipe though. I
The
want to make
lasagna
it.
recipe? I can ask her.
Yeah, get it for me and I'll make it.
Yeah,
I'll
but
do
if
a
it's like
cooking
one of
with
those things
Junkyard.
where like she takes me aside and she's like, Anthony, you know,
Yeah, if she says don't share it, then don't share it.
like I'd have to kill you, you know, like that kind of thing. My family's very weird.
I mean, I could change it a little bit. I mean, you
spice
could,
it up.
Yeah, I mean, I could always change it.
No, yeah, the lasagna's good and the baked ziti's good. But no, it was apparently they got this bread from Brooklyn that my grandfather brought in, and it's this really good Italian bread from this small place, and I ate the entire thing. He got 2 loaves, and I must have ate the entire second loaf. I just couldn't stop. I just kept taking it and just eating it. Nothing, no bread, no butter, no sauce. Just ate the bread, and then I felt
I
like
like
a wet.
bread by itself.
It's
Bread by
really
itself is
good,
very
'cause it was-
It is.
It was crunchy and crispy around the outside. The crust was so good, and in the middle
fluffy.
was moist and soft, and everything was delicious. So moist, extremely moist. But no, Renee, in all honesty, I don't think I could bring the baked ziti because I don't think they would allow me to.
On the train.
Yeah,
What do
because
you mean they won't allow you to?
well, I mean, I'm already gonna have 2 bags already because you can only bring 2 bags on the Amtrak. So unless I'm gonna share like with the person next to me, I think they're gonna be upset, man. Give me that look. They're gonna be upset. God damn it. Aviator glasses junk.
I got like 3
I can give you
lights
sad
on.
face. You want me to give you sad face?
Not
I can
really.
do it.
Please don't.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it.
No.
Nope.
I thought she was
All
doing
right.
it.
Now you
Kind
didn't
of
do.
tearing up.
Utorak,
kind of.
you don't have any Thanksgiving over there. 'Cause
I'm English.
do you guys have Thanksgiving? It's just a different time, right? No. You don't do Thanksgiving at all? Because I know Canada has Thanksgiving.
That's because
Thanksgiving is an American thing.
It was his
Well, no.
people who killed the Native
No,
Americans. to
Canada-
do
English
this.
why would
people
we
did-
be
the English
thankful?
people didn't kill any Native Americans. It was all us.
Well, no, they did when they came over here with their diseases. I mean, they weren't technically they were people from England who came over to America and they brought the diseases and they slaughtered them. They weren't Americans at that point, you know. We just chased them away. We chased the remaining ones away. They killed the initial ones, so we're like the secondary bad guys. You know, like the co-bad guy in a really bad movie.
Well, we were chasing them from danger.
Maybe when we started running them over with trains, that wasn't too good.
What?
When they would, because we had trains going out west. Didn't you hear that when we would shoot them as well as the buffalo from the back of trains?
No.
You've never heard of that?
No.
We would shoot the buffalo as
I
well
must
as
have gone through the rated G version of history.
we would
class.
shoot them with guns
Probably did.
from the back of a train.
No, that was a lie. You
Shoot 'em
were
with guns.
misinformed.
It was in my book.
Yeah, your book is wrong.
The chat will confirm. The chat will confirm.
Yeah. My
Shout out to
Thanksgiving.
everything.
My Thanksgiving was good. We had seven people over, or total 7. It was my family of 4 and our friends of 3. So they came over. We had, as far as anything different, normally we cook. My wife cooks a red cabbage, but for some reason she didn't this year. So I had to figure something else out, but I cooked some green bean casserole. But this year what I did a little bit different is when I made the mashed potatoes, I threw a brick, or the 8-ounce amount of cream cheese into it.
I
And
thought
it
you threw a
actually...
brick in it.
Yeah, no. So I threw a brick of cream cheese, and so it added a little bit of tangy flavor to the mashed potatoes. The meal went great. We had plenty of turkey over for the next day, so I made some obviously a nice leftover meal. Other than that, drank a nice amber beer. I had a fat tire with my meal, and
What's
that's
that?
about it.
What is that? What is that?
It's a beer.
It's beer.
It's called Fat
Colorado.
Tire.
Oh,
It's called Fat
I
Tire.
drank on Thanksgiving.
You drank?
yeah, you
drank.
did.
I did.
You had like champagne or something.
No, I had a glass of wine, and then like I felt it was manly for the time being. I felt good about myself.
No, I'm not saying that wine isn't manly.
Was
just
it
saying.
red or white?
It was red wine,
Red wine.
but it was a bit fruity. I was told it was fruity going in. I'm like, yeah, I'll try the fruity wine. That does not mean anything about my character. It's just I didn't want to go with anything hard. I just wanted some fruity wine. Oh god, this is.
Did you have it in? Did you have it in a wine glass?
I did.
Or just
a wine,
all right.
a wine glass.
Did you like it? Did you get drunk?
I felt burning in my loins. I don't know why.
But
Like after I drank it, like it went through me really fast, and my loin region was burning. I don't know why.
okay, that's
You should
different.
probably get that checked out.
I'm just saying I don't know if I'm allowed
Yeah.
to drink.
I feel like that's an excuse now.
Yeah.
I'm up for this. I want something that tastes
But-
like very hearty. I want like something that tastes like apple cider in terms of
All right.
alcohol.
What are we
We
going to
can
get?
get you hard cider.
What
Like
is
I used to drink hard cider all the time. Now that's basically has the same alcohol content as a beer.
And it tastes all cidery.
It tastes like cider. Yeah.
Why don't you get a Mike's Hard Lemonade? Try that.
No, those
Yeah,
are
I'll just
gross.
get some wine coolers too, Junk. I have an image, okay? I have an image.
What
Yeah,
kind of
ice and
drinks-
stuff like that. That
What
stuff's
kind
so
of
cool.
drink are we gonna? You know what? We're gonna get you a gin and tonic at PAX. We're gonna order
He's
you.
not
You might
gonna
actually,
like-
you might actually like gin and tonic.
I was told
Yeah.
rum and
He's-
coke potentially as well by my friends.
Yeah. 'cause-
Well, I don't know. I don't really like the taste of rum. It depends.
So-
it's all about taste.
I told them I didn't want to be a
We'll
pirate.
just get you all the different alcohols, and you can take
Okay.
sips, and you can find out when.
Isn't that
We'll
gonna be
get you a
like
Long
waste-
Island iced tea because you're from Long Island. We have to.
Oh, that's not
yeah.
an easy drink.
Long Island iced teas are good.
Isn't that gonna be like wasting the
I know.
alcohol though? If I just take a sip from everything?
No,
Some-
what, we
No,
can
you're
get
gonna drink it all.
I don't want to be drunk.
You're gonna be drunk.
You're gonna be
Drink
drunk,
a Long Island iced tea, you'll be drunk.
and you're. I don't know what the burning loin situation is, but you need to get that figured out before PAX.
I'm just saying it was the
That's
wine.
not gonna fly.
The wine made me feel weird, and I went to immediately use the bathroom afterwards. I don't know. Maybe it was just a fruity wine.
Are you sure it wasn't just like your stomach was like burning? Because like sometimes when you drink, like it feels warm going down.
Maybe
like, you know,
I don't know. I
warm
felt really
seat.
different. I felt confused and like very under the
Maybe it
influence.
was your little. Maybe it was like the manliness, like
was
you
coming
know,
out. You
Yeah,
know?
was coming out.
It could be. I did
Felt
feel
like
manlier.
burning. I don't know. Is that what it feels? Being a man feels like burning.
Diction.
Does everything just burn?
Diction.
Burning Man.
I like how we all asked Nick. Nick, what's it like being a man?
Does it burn?
Well,
Let me tell you.
let me tell you a little story about being a man.
Yeah, maybe
Actually,
like what Gassy said.
Speaking of
maybe,
being a man, I have to go pee. I'll be right back.
maybe it's just like normal effects.
I will return.
Like do you remember your first drink ever?
I do.
Did you?
I mean, well, okay. Let me ask you this though: when you say first drink, are you talking about first drink when we weren't supposed to drink, or first legitimate
First ever drink.
First
First
drink.
ever drink.
first ever drink? Well, I sipped a thing of wine, but first ever
that never
drink.
finished?
I had a couple of malt Mickey's beer. Mickey's. It's in a green barrel glass, and it's a hearty lager beer. And I think I was 13 when I had that.
You were more manly at 13 than I am at 21.
And I drank.
upsetting.
I didn't drink that much. So before I drank twice before I was 21, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I'm 21. I just don't like getting drunk, and I got drunk twice before I was 21. Once when I was 13, I got drunk when I was 13, and I regret it to this day because literally I got so drunk I passed out and I wandered up into the mountains. We used to live off a hill, and I wandered up into the hills and I passed out. And my brother found me like 1 o'clock in the morning and said, "Dude, you all right?" And he picked me up and he took me back home, and I regretted that. So I didn't drink until I was like 17. Then I
Did you get
drank
punished
again.
for when you were 13?
No, because my parents never found out.
Did you just claim like, oh, it's bad sushi?
Yeah, yeah.
That was my excuse when I got so horribly sick drunk. I said that I had food poisoning.
I think that's like the go-to thing. Just like
Yeah,
I
it'll
had
work.
milk and pizza.
Right.
The
Yeah.
first drink that I ever sipped was probably my mom's homemade margaritas, which are awesome. And I remember thinking that they tasted way gross, way more gross than like the virgin margaritas she used to make me, so I didn't drink them. But then the first legitimate time I like actually finished a drink was when I was 17, and I think I told the story before. I don't know, but I drank a half a bottle of Smirnoff vodka and half a bottle of Jose Cuervo.
The first time you drank
The
that?
first time I
Well-
ever drank. My friends just
Yeah, I
gave
never
me
heard
bottles, and they were like, drink. And I was like, okay.
Wait, how old were you then?
17. Which is under the age limit. Don't drink underage children.
Yeah, don't do it.
See, I'm
Don't do that.
I'm 21. I'm allowed.
I
Yeah.
completely regret doing what I did.
Oh.
Basically,
Well,
I drank a whole bunch, and I blacked out and threw up everywhere, and it was like the worst 2 days. I was drunk for 2 days. It was awful. It was so bad. It sucked.
The first time I got really drunk was like that. I couldn't hide it from my parents too. That was the worst part. It's like it got to the point during the day where my mom was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I drank last night." And she was like, "Oh."
Well,
I said I got.
That's what you get.
I like,
Yeah.
I beforehand I had gone over, and my parents knew that I had gone over to my boyfriend at the time, his house, and he liked to cook a lot. So I just said that he he cooked me something, and it was obviously bad because he's a 17-year-old boy who doesn't know how to cook.
There you go.
that's a pretty
Completely
good excuse.
legitimate experience. Yeah, totally.
It's not bad.
So, Chilled, you've never been drunk then?
I've never not had complete control where I don't remember what happened the previous
Well,
night.
Well,
See, that's never the goal.
No.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
it
the
takes
goal.
a while to get to the
Not
point
good.
where you can control
But it is
that.
good for that to happen once you're over the age of 21. But it's a good learning experience. It's a good
It is.
That can't
it
happen
kind
at
of
PAX,
shows
though.
you it teaches
No.
you, okay, I'm not going to overdo it because I know what happened
Exactly.
last time.
Right.
Exactly. I now know what my limit is. I can tell the signs when it's like, okay, if I drink any more than what I've drank now, I'm gonna black out, or I'm gonna throw up, or I'm gonna feel like this in the morning. So
And you can.
that,
and you can tell
that
when-
doesn't always stop me, but from
like-
time to
But
time.
you get to the point where you start drinking so much and you can feel your body knows. But when you're young and impressionable,
I'm impressionable, Chunk.
when you're 20 and you start drinking, it's like, man, I can take anything. And you start taking all these dang drinks all down. Yeah, you regret it the next day. So it's definitely something you just don't do. And I'll watch out for you, buddy.
I'm
I'll be there.
gonna drink Diction under the table when we go to PAX.
Well, I don't really, you don't want you to get super hungover because last time I was at PAX, I got super hungover and I didn't even go the third day.
Hangover, buddy. No, I don't really want to
That
get drunk.
sucked. That was horrible. That was after the Twitch
mean
party at
PAX
the open
is-
bar. That sucked.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
open
I
bar.
will indulge in the open bar if we get to a place where there is an open bar. You're gonna find us, I guess, some parties like this one for us, Diction. Some open bar parties.
We always have parties to go to.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What about you, Utorak? Have you ever indulged?
Look at that smile. He knows. He knows.
I'm English. It's like renowned to get drunk when you're really young. I think
How old were you?
I was 13 probably. The first time I got really drunk when I was vomiting and puking,
Vomiting
and then
puking. That's a new
I
one.
passed
I would
out.
love to see a super smashed 13-year-old Jamie just running around.
I was
Like with a huge afro of hair, probably. There's snaps in it.
I went to my brother's at the time. He was year 11, which is I don't know, 12th grade or something. And I was 13, so I was 2-3 years younger. And I went to a party where all of his friends were around, so they were all 16, 15-year-olds, and they were all I felt like the little younger kid because I was the only young one there. And then I just we played Ring of Fire, which is, I don't know, it's a drinking game here. I don't know if they have it there. We I spent the night in the bathroom, and I don't really remember
How do you
much.
play Ring of Fire? I'm intrigued.
Ring of Fire is you've got a deck of cards, and it's a ring. It goes around in a ring, and you've got a jug, a
Oh,
liter
it's like
jug.
King's Cup.
It's Kings, pretty much, I guess.
Oh, with the
King's Cup.
cards lined around in a circle.
Yeah,
and
each
pick one
card means something. You get a toilet card. You get when you get a king, you put everyone puts a bit of their drink in
Exactly.
their jug.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
call that King's Cup. We have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
it's
I
called
think
King's Cup.
there's also one where there's one card or it's dedicated to another cup, which is you put anything you want in it. And I remember my brother got the card, he picked up the fourth one, which means which meant he had to eat or drink whatever was in this glass. And it's only a little whiskey glass, but it was full with eggs, dog food, piss. Someone had spat in there.
Piss?
Everything.
Piss?
Yeah, no, you could put anything you want in it, and you had to drink it.
Dude, you guys are fucked up.
You put piss in
That's
it?
gross.
Yeah, but that was the nasty.
That wasn't
card.
too bad. It was okay. No one got that cup.
That's
I didn't-
fucked. I would
I
never
would
do that.
never. I would never play that game.
I played that game and we did that, but we didn't put piss in it. We put like beer, vodka, tequila.
Yeah, you
so
mix
it was gross because it was
drinking.
all different alcohols. But we didn't put
So, like-
piss in it.
So
That's
you'd
'cause
always
you're
see that
American. Like
all these
the
people
British
would have
do the
beers,
fucking
and then there
weird
was that one chick with the fucking Smirnoff Ice, and we fucking hated that bitch because she would pick the King's Cup last or like third, and pour some Smirnoff Ice into this regular beer, and then whoever got the last King's Cup, they were just, oh my god, so mad.
All right, secondary question.
See that? What's that?
Anyone skeevish at all? I mean, do you guys like share drinks? I mean,
Well,
you said
remember-
you
Yeah,
were pouring
I-
drinks from.
It depends what kind of drink, but some alcohols. I mean,
ain't sharing
you
my
share
drink.
alcohol.
If I have like
I
a
don't care
pint
about-
of beer, if I have a pint of beer, I'll be like, hey, taste this to friends.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if people want to taste my drink.
couldn't
I'm
do
not gonna be like, hey Nick, let's get 2 straws of my gin and tonic. All right, like
Yeah, exactly. We're not like,
No, no. I mean, like,
we don't do
for example,
that.
like we talked, like they were pouring their own beers into one cup, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I could ever do that. Like, I'd feel like too like.
It's a party. Like everyone's drunk. It's whatever.
it's got alcohol. It sanitizes.
Yeah.
It.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's a
alcohol.
shit mix. It's
True.
like it's got like it had like vodka, whiskey, fucking rum, beer, cider.
Too tame,
Had
man.
everything
I
in
need
there.
to get germs and bacteria and alcohol and all that.
Oh,
stuff.
my
Germs-
God.
Max
you-
swears by whenever he's sick, he just like when he almost got food poisoning from eating that gross lunch meat. He just drank a whole bunch of whiskey, and he swears that that's what kept him from getting food poisoning.
I remember that. I was in the call with him when that happened.
I just made I just did a hot toddy. How to make a hot toddy on a cooking with drinking with Junkyard. Because what I was a little down and out the other day, and I drank that.
Hot toddy?
A hot toddy.
I think I saw that
It's,
video.
yeah, it's whiskey, honey, lemon, a citrus tea, and it went down. It goes down real easy, and it actually, I really, the next day I felt great. So
It actually cured.
it killed whatever was in me. It killed it. So I
Your liver.
I mean, whiskey. All right. Well, that's Thanksgiving and our little excursion with that.
I think the show's
holiday-
over.
I know we've been going for a while here. Holiday gifts. This was actually my jump in there. I was curious because it's at the point now where every year, I've been married a long time, and my wife's birthday is December 19th. So I got to always get something for her birthday as well as for Christmas. And it's at the point now where so many times I went too long and I waited too. When she says she wants, and I
oh my
write
god!
it down.
Please tell me someone took a screen cap of his face when he did that.
But
Sorry. The call froze for you, like right in the middle, and you look like this. You're like,
Max got a screenshot of it.
yes, yes.
good. I'll see it on Twitter later. But I need some ideas for me. Any ideas out there? True, good ideas. What I could get my wife for Christmas. Because
What
it's
does
at
she
a
like?
point where, well, that's just it. I mean, we live in a life of needs. We don't obviously wants is Christmas time. What does she want? And she's not giving me any freaking ideas of anything. And so it's just like, what the hell do I get her? I have no idea anymore. So
You know
I
what
was hoping
the
you guys
shop?
might be able to.
50
Yeah. What's that?
Shades of Grey and all the sequels.
Okay, what about you, Renee? You got any ideas?
You know where she likes to shop?
She likes
like
Kohl's.
shop?
She likes Kohl's. I mean, she goes to Kohl's all the time.
Get her a vacuum cleaner.
You can get her. Gold.
I got her a rug. I got her Bissell rug cleaner one year, and I thought it was the best freaking present ever. Oh, I heard about it. For
Present.
3 years.
Get women.
I found out.
Yeah.
All
Women
the
don't like-
intentions.
I feel like women like shop for their cleaning supplies in private, like tampons. It's like I don't want men seeing me buying stuff that they think I deserve. I should be cleaning for them.
All right. She's been talking about getting a tablet, and you mentioned about the Kindle Fire, and I'm debating, do I go?
I have a tablet.
She has
Which
the
tablet?
Asus transformer.
Yeah.
Kindle Fire HD is that the 7-inch one is out now, and then the 8.9 inch is coming out pretty soon. But here, let me
Here's
find
my
it.
tablet. Here, hold on.
Well, and that's why. And she does read books. So I was thinking maybe getting an Amazon book card or something if they have those. I don't know. She likes
If you want
download.
the
You have Amazon Prime?
Damn it, Utorak!
Utorak!
What? God.
Your phone!
Get off Plague Inc.
Get a fucking Nokia brick, okay?
I gotta see if other tablets have that, the keyboard dock. So far, the Google Nexus doesn't have it.
What
Here's
tablet
mine.
is that?
Mine has the keyboard dock.
I know.
So
Oh,
what
well, that's
tablet
cool.
is that one?
Well, this hold on, let me get out the cover.
Is that the new one?
That's the.
This isn't a Kindle. This is an Asus Transformer tablet.
So you can use it as a tablet, then you can use it as like a laptop as well. That's why I
Yeah.
want the Nexus to have a dock like that.
And the keyboard charges it too.
Really?
Yeah.
And you charge the keyboard.
So this is the tablet itself. Oh, you guys can see you. Look at.
Ah!
There's the tablet. It's red in the back.
Turn it on. Show us the resolutions.
I don't know if it's. It might be dead. Because I was using it on the car ride. Yeah, I think it's dead. Yeah,
You
it's
should
dead.
use the keyboard to
No way
charge
to
it.
treat a
I think the
tablet.
keyboard might be dead too.
And
Yeah, there's the keyboard.
It is like a mini laptop. It's really cool.
Yeah, and then you can dock it.
Now, if you wanted those, there's a keyboard on the tablet itself as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a touch screen thing.
And are you liking it?
And close it. It's cool. I use it a lot, like when I fly and travel, just to keep me busy, or just you can put like What's cool about the keyboard dock is that it has a USB port on it,
Headphones.
so you can like what I do is I have like a card reader, so I put stuff on my. Why did you say headphones?
You just hear me just like all of a sudden like he's like fucking going through a coma or something. Just, headphones.
Anyway, I have like an SD card reader, so I can like put movies on an SD
sound
card
like a
and plug
stroke.
it into the USB port and watch movies.
Headphones.
Retard.
Oh.
Okay, so that's what does that? Something like that set you back?
This cost me about $400.
That's 400.
Probably cheaper now.
Yeah.
Okay. And
The Kindle Fire HD, the 8.9 inch one is $299 for 16 gig, and then $369 for 32.
And I believe the Google Nexus was $399 for the 16 gig and then $499 for the 32 gig.
is the 7-inch good enough though? I mean, is that
Well, Josh.
too small?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, it's as far as processor power, I think it's the same. The only difference is the screen resolution. Like the 8-inch one is 1920 by 1200, and the 7-inch is like 1280 by 800, something like that. But I mean, if you don't really care about that kind of shit, considering the screen size, it really doesn't matter. But I'm getting it because I have Amazon Prime, and I wanted a Kindle anyway and a tablet, and I figured why get two, why separate them,
And just for like the couple people in the chat, these aren't like desktop replacements or even like alternatives. They're simply an addition, I guess, if you have to be on the go and do work. If you need like a desktop, you get a desktop.
Get a desktop.
And again, it's more of a thing of a this
a
Christmas
want, yeah.
it's a want Christmas, because fortunately, I mean, knock on wood, we live in a life of needs, and we got everything we need. That we live comfortably, our bills get paid, and all of that, and so it's at the point of, all right, so now we're going to be able to play a little bit and have some wants. And I am, besides a tablet, I'm lost at what else to get her. And I mean, what do you guys get? Are you guys getting your family members anything? Are you getting your parents anything? Are you?
I took Diction's suggestion. My dad watched a lot of TV. I got the entire Deadwood collection, and so that was like I think I paid $60 for that. I feel like that's an appropriate gift.
And
I mean, if your dad likes westerns,
Yeah.
apparently it's like, as far as TV shows, it's like the best one that's ever been made.
I went with that, and then maybe I'll get like a clothing item because he wears pants that have holes in them. So maybe I'll go for something like that.
my wife loves General Hospital. Is there anything from General Hospital soap opera that's out there?
The complete seasons.
I don't think you can buy that on DVD. I think it's just like you have
Yeah,
to
you
watch
can't.
it on TV.
Is there
Because
any?
there's like 5 billion episodes.
I know. But is there? I
70%,
guess I never thought about that. Is there any accessories? Is there any? Not accessories.
Is she a desperate
any,
housewife?
I wish he was. But
Yeah,
I'd have more time to make more videos.
I would get her a Kindle because my mom loves her Kindle.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
loves it. She uses
Well,
it all the fucking time.
And that's just it. She has the not the Kindle, but the one before the Kindle.
The Nook?
The Nook. So she has.
That's a piece of shit.
Well, she has a 7.
It is a piece of shit. I used to have to sell those. They're pieces of
She
shit.
reads the book. So, all right.
I'd say, I mean, if you want something that'll get your wife out of your hair 90% of the day, get her a Kindle Fire.
I'm not sure if that's
All right.
a good thing you said.
She's
or a
not
bad
watching the
thing.
show right now, right? Say that.
No, she doesn't listen.
That's
to
what you
me.
want to get her, a gift that will get her out of your hair when you want her to. Yeah.
What about you, Utorak? Are you sending your parents anything?
My parents are coming over to the UK in like 2 weeks, I think, and I don't know. I get my mom because she's abroad all the time. She can't really get the stuff that she uses makeup wise from the UK. So like,
I thought he meant something different.
I know she.
I
Says
thought you
she's
called your mother abroad. I'm like, what?
what? What did you think I said?
You said my mom's abroad.
Yeah, and then you just stopped. I'm like, what? You can't say that.
Oh no, in a different country, obviously. Yeah. Anyway, my mom uses like makeup that she can't get in like Canada or America, so she just like says, okay, just if you don't want to get me, then just get me stuff that I need. So I get her like makeup or anything. I get her a surprise. Like I get her like a book. My mom likes to read, so I guess I get her books and DVDs and stuff. But like I don't know. I don't really. It's really kind of hard to get presents from my parents because they're always like, no, we don't need that, or no, just don't worry about us. So like I end up getting like last Christmas I got my dad a toolbox, but it wasn't like a toolbox. It was like a tool shelf. It's like one that comes up to like here, and you've got all the different cool. It's like one of those red and white ones. I don't know what they're
okay.
called.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
And I got my mom makeup. But like me and my brother, we get each other stuff that we're interested in. So like games or DVD, or if like we want something like specific.
That's just it. For guys, it's easier to buy, but for ladies, it's always a challenge. And
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. Well, what about you guys? You guys have any holiday gifts ideas or things that for yourselves that you guys are doing or that you guys want?
I feel like I've already given myself enough gifts since like 2 weeks ago.
Black
so I
Friday
should probably
screwed
calm
me.
the fuck down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a Wii U and a PS Vita. I should really like stop buying things. I'm just gonna get my sister what I always give her, which is a gift card to Target. Except this year, I'm gonna give her a $100 gift card when I normally give her a $20. And my parents, I don't know.
Damn, I want a gift card. Give me some gift cards.
No,
Please.
Well, that was quick.
I'll take you to Target when you come visit me after Christmas. But I'm not gonna buy anything for you.
You got to come to Colorado. You got to come to Colorado, Diction.
I want to come visit because I'm sort of considering moving there.
You got to come over here because we're going to take you to
Colorado.
We're going to take you to Fat Tire. We're going to go on the New England.
I want to go to
Belgium.
Fat Tire.
Is
Yeah,
Seattle
we're gonna
dead?
take you on that tour.
The Seattle thing seems to be dead.
That's
yes.
dead. Colorado's the next thing. Okay,
Colorado's
let me know when
It's
that
like,
changes.
I was thinking, well, I wanted to just like stay here but get my own place, but I've spent the last 3 days looking for apartments in the area, and it's just way too expensive here. Like,
I can't
way
blame
too,
you.
unless I can find a roommate, which I can't. It's just way too fucking expensive, and I want my own place to live alone, for a while. So yeah, living out here is so fucking expensive.
There you go. Sorry. Okay. And well, I guess we'll go ahead and call it on the holiday gifts there. The Wii U. Now, pretty much that's only a conversation for you, Chilled, as well as Diction, because you two have had it for a week now. You've opened up the box. You've had an opportunity to play it, and there is Renee's concept on the whole thing. But Chilled, why don't you start off your review on it?
Well, it would be more like a informal review because I can't give like an official review yet because there's not enough games out. The console itself, it's fun, and in terms of like functionality, it has a lot of different things you can do, but they're not really like things we would do as hardcore gamers. It's nice things. It's like like not the wants, but like the no,
Is it,
no,
is
not the
it-
needs,
it's
the
for-
wants.
Is it family? Is this family friendly?
Yeah, that's
game?
I guess that's
Yeah.
the main thing.
But it's like it doesn't have to be. It's like there's just certain things that you never knew you could use in a console.
Yeah.
That are actually really nifty. Like the whole like people leaving messages. And the way I think I described this last week, the forum thing, where people
Yeah.
actually draw on the tablet, and it just turns into people drawing pictures of Zelda and shit like that. I'm like, that's really cool, you know? Like that's actually a pretty neat thing. Like I would never utilize it because I can't draw, but it's cool to just like click on a game, and like on the side panel you'll see all these forum posts of people saying like, hey, here's how you beat this one boss, or hey, like if you're having trouble at this part, you know, like it's pretty innovative, I think.
I think,
But as far as like the games, yeah, there's like no games
like I think
aside from downloadables.
my problem is they nailed the wants, but not the needs. They didn't get the online right, in my opinion. And
Yeah.
they didn't get the core games right, but they got the wants right. Like using the tablet as an actual screen. I don't need that, but it's really cool and I want it. And like leaving the messages for someone and like the little forums. I don't need it, but it's cool now that I have it. I just think it's really cool that you can literally turn off. For some games, you could turn off your TV and just play the entire game on the handheld. I was playing Trine 2 with Z. And I just turned off the TV and started playing the game on the handheld. Like, it was interactive. There was like one character, a wizard, and what he does, he draws boxes and different things to get over certain puzzles. So you would actually draw them out on the tablet, and then boom, it would send it to the Wii, and it would happen on the TV, and it would also happen, you know, on the other person's game. So it's innovative in that sense, but there are certain things like lacking, and there's certain like things that just boggle my mind why they didn't include like online play for Mario, or when you play Mario on like couch co-op, whoever gets like the actual gamepad, the tablet, gets screwed. All they do is they just put boxes down. They don't actually get to play.
Yeah. You have to use the
let
Wii
me-
controller to do multiplayer, which is it's fine because they're cheap now, so it's like you can buy a bunch of them and you're fine, you know. But
Yeah.
it shouldn't be like, oh, the person who has the tablet just has to point at things on the tablet and that's all they get. They don't actually get to control a character, you know.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh.
it's a little weird. Again, like I guess I'm gonna wait for more games to come out. And I played Zombie U for about 2 hours. That kind of let me down. I guess that was their hardcore sense. They're going for like a survival horror. I understand they're not going for like Left 4 Dead, but the controls are wobbly. Like it's not tight. You know, like when you play like a first-person shooter and you move something around and like there's input delay and it's like literally a quarter of a second before it actually happens. They have that with Zombie U. There's literally a quarter of a second delay before all your actions. So if you're trying to be accurate at all, it isn't. You just wobble, which is really weird. They need to just, I don't know, get their head in the game. Just copy what Sony and Microsoft is doing and then do your own thing as well. They kind of seem to forget that.
I think that like if they, especially with like RPG type games where there's mini maps and there's menus and there's storage you have to take care of, if they made like, you know, like Skyrim type game or like Dark Souls type game where all of that shit is in the tablet and all you have to do is poke at stuff, like that's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's a really cool, awesome thing. I would totally look over a game for PC if they did that with the console version. I would definitely like I don't care if it's higher quality and runs faster. If I can do that, if the functionality is better on the Wii U, I'll take the Wii U version. You know, like that's the thing.
They nailed the
that they have.
functionality. They nailed like all the extra features. Like I was playing Nintendo Land, and all of a sudden we were playing a game with 3 other people, and that little camera just popped up and started showing our picture up on the actual TV. So there we are on like a big TV, just with the camera as we're passing around the gamepad. We're seeing each other's faces, doing like little objectives. So that was really cool. The little things added are really cool. But you know, Utorak's phone's just nuts, man.
It's just horrible.
It's just
It's
I'm
unprofessional.
not
thing
even
ever.
fucking. I can't even do anything, man. Fucking hell.
They need to.
That's that. Blame Junk. He just tweeted. Fucking.
You ever play WarioWare Smooth Moves on the Wii?
That
Yeah,
game is
yeah.
awesome.
That game is awesome, especially with friends. Like it's like the greatest
That
party
game
game
is the
since
best
Rockman.
drunk game ever.
It is. It really
like
is.
seriously, it's the best game.
If they made a new WarioWare game with the Wii U,
We should
where it's
totally
like,
somebody should bring a monitor, like a TV, and we should bring a Wii, and we should play that at PAX. Just hook it up
dude,
somehow.
I could bring my Wii for that shit.
Can
It's
we
small.
hook that up to the one of the because those rooms had TVs, didn't they?
I think
You
they
might,
did.
can you hook it up to the regular TV?
If their component, yeah. 'Cause
You
all
have
I
a
have is-
Wii component. Oh yeah, it's Wii. They don't have HD.
Exactly.
So, oh yeah,
I-
Wario.
But no.
Oh my god, I get
If
drunk.
they did that with Wii U, where like, you know, like 4 people use Wii controllers, and then someone has a tablet and they're controlling whatever game is going on, or they have like
They're the game master. They're
like
the dungeon
game
master. Yeah.
Exactly. Like that's the potential. That's the potential I see for it.
They do.
Whereas like Xbox could never fucking do that.
No.
They could never do that.
But
you
again,
know?
they have the wants. They just don't have the needs. They don't have the needs,
Yeah.
I think, to keep it as a permanent console, which is weird. Nintendo now, this is going to be the second generation, which I kind of feel like they're giving the shaft to the online. And their store, they had the entire Wii, had every single game ever made for Nintendo on the Wii catalog, and the Wii U has nothing. The Wii U has like what, 3 games up there and a couple of retail games.
Yeah. It is easier to navigate though. The eShop is way better on the Wii U than it was on the Wii.
Yeah, definitely. And
just like impossible to navigate through.
And I will say, having a tablet is really fancy, and I'm surprised at how light it is. But it boggles my mind how some of these decisions just didn't go through.
Yeah, maybe they'll rectify them. It just released.
Yeah.
Some developers might figure out new and innovative ways to fuck around with it. You know.
That scares me though, because the Wii only had like a handful of games that really took advantage of it, while the rest was like shovelware.
Yeah, but considering that that's because that the Wii was so underpowered graphically and processor wise, whereas this one, even though people have looked into it, say the processor is still underperforming compared to the Xbox and PS3, it's still way far beyond. So people like developers will be more inclined to make games for it and port them over. So you never know.
I hope so. And it's not even about like the visuals. I just want them to use the tablet. Like if you've played those Nintendo Land games. Whoever made Nintendo Land, obviously Nintendo, but I don't know if a specific developer did it, they thought about the possibilities of what a tablet could do and how they can actually do it. And they pretty much, that's what I want. I want someone like a developer to actually take and scale those ideas into a legitimate game, not a bunch of mini games. But I would hold off, Junk. I'd hold off on the Wii U for now. Wait until you really get like a solid AAA.
You're gonna have to, because you can't get one.
Yeah.
But
they're
off the market already. Everybody's sold out. They're gone.
Pretty much. I mean, eBay obviously, but they're gonna charge you $600 for it, and it's don't pay that.
Well, I do like it. It is, there's a Wii system packed into it. Literally, you have a Wii inside the Wii U. If you put in a Wii game, it brings you back to the original Wii menu, and you got to do all the online codes all over again if you play online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I put in Mario Kart, and it brought me back to the Wii menu. As if you never left the Wii, and then you had to exchange friend codes, like you did on the original one.
Oh,
so
it shows you your code though, so it's not
it shows you your code right there.
Okay, well, I should get Mario Kart then.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
Do you have Super Smash Brothers?
I gotta rebuy it because apparently my disc is scratched.
Ah, shit.
But Super Smash Brothers lagged on the Wii. I don't know if it's gonna lag on the Wii U.
Well, that's what we're gonna try to test out.
Yeah, I can ask. You can try it. I think Z has it as well. You can.
It might have just been because the Wi-Fi on the Wii was terrible.
Now you say Z, so you
Doug,
couldn't
what are you
play
doing?
it. What?
What are you wearing? Every single time I look at you, you're wearing something different. What are you doing?
I have no idea. Now with Z, you said you were playing some game, but you couldn't play at the same time, or you could play at the same time.
We were trying out. We were both playing Super Mario at the same time, but we couldn't play online together. So we were just playing that. But we were playing.
You could send stuff.
Yeah, you could. There's a couple of games you could send stuff. Like they have like an open forum, like a giant forum in which you can post stuff, and you can send that directly to them. And they have a friends list, which is a first for Nintendo, which is really cool. So you can friend someone, see what game they're playing. But there are a couple of games. The online games that we were playing was Trying 2. Which is out on the PC as well. It's been out for the PC for like 7-8 months. We were playing that. We bought that on the Wii, and we were playing that online. And then you can also do. We were doing Super Mario. We wanted to do Super Smash Brothers, but my disc was scratched. But it's different because the tablet experience makes it different. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just went off on a tangent. What were you saying, John?
I have no idea.
Okay.
All right.
Keep it fresh.
Let's just get, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so anything else you'd like to share about the Wii or that? I mean, good details, good information.
I
Obviously, the end result is we're looking forward to more
developer support. Yeah.
needs in that they need to figure out. They need more developing. So again, and it's the gremlins. You know, they got to get the gremlins out of it. They got to figure out, and they get so close. And that's the thing with Nintendo. Nintendo has always been there, and we love Nintendo, but they're always just so close. But they just for some reason they don't get there.
Yeah, no, they do.
I don't know. So anyway,
the problem though right now with some of their games are, like the games that are coming out for the Wii U, like Scribblenauts for example. I think it's $60 for the Wii U. You can buy that same game for $30 in the PC, and then when it goes on sale on the PC, even cheaper. Did he just scoot out?
Yeah, he said to go pee or something. I missed what he did though. What did he do? I missed it.
You laughing at the video?
What?
There's a video in the chat.
Oh my god!
What did you do?
What?
In the chat, the video.
Can you relink it?
It's right
Yeah,
there.
got it.
It's in the Skype chat.
Oh, in the Skype chat.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my
I see
god.
it. I'll watch it. Hey, what's
Oh
up?
my god.
George has 6 weeks worth of us.
Okay. All right, I'm watching.
It's like he just screams.
Yeah.
It's thinking.
Okay. All right. I can't be unprofessional, man. You gotta get it
I'm
together,
watching it a
too.
little bit. It's messing with my. Oh,
That's with your head.
that's just scary. I'll watch it a little bit. Okay. Anyway. All right. Continuing on. Game devalved. What the hell's that?
Games devalued. What we were talking about before, just like a short topic, I kind of feel like with all these games coming out and how fast they get, we don't really value one game anymore. Like we don't look at the game like, oh man, this is the pinnacle of gaming, because we're done with it in like what, a month or 2 months. It never really lasts anymore because there's always the next thing. But Renee brought up a good point. Maybe we're just old.
Well, in that aspect, when you say we're old, how are we getting old? I mean, are we getting old because we don't enjoy the games anymore?
Well, when
Renee,
we're
is that what you're
kids-
saying,
when we're
or?
kids, when we don't get to like choose what games we pick. We get games as like presents and gifts.
Yeah.
So like when you've been wanting like Mario Kart 64 for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you finally get it, like you're freaking stoked because you didn't think you were gonna get it, and you kind of rely on your parents. But now it's like we know about these games ahead of time. We're like, all right, we'll pre-order it or whatever. Like we've already got it bought. Like there's no like, I don't know, like junk.
She's trying to be serious, man.
Continue on. What? I'm just.
But no, I told, like, you know,
I think we just are getting older and we can actually afford. I can't even look at. Okay, I have to like talk to my other monitor. We can actually afford the games or something like.
I
don't know. When you're a kid, you can't afford the games, so you are more excited for them. But now we can just buy whatever games we
Wait for
want. It's not
Diction's
really a
reaction.
matter of like. I don't know.
like I spent 2.5 years playing Halo 2, and then like now Halo 4, maybe played like 5-6 hours on it so far. Like I know if this was Halo, if this was like back in the past, I would have had like 50 on it already.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think maybe
I don't know.
when you're
And
younger,
that's
you
where it
have a
comes-
lot going on. So maybe.
And that's where
play
it
a lot
comes
of
down with the games. The games that I play, obviously. I mean, I didn't pick up Halo 4, and there's so many games that I just want to. Obviously, I want to try to find the time to, but with the lack of time, and you're right. The older we get, you know, the lack of time, more responsibility is on other projects that we got to do. So where do we go with it? I mean, I don't know.
I think for me, my problem is that I'm always, and Jamie is passing out. My problem is that I'm always like, probably the best like gaming experiences I ever had were largely due to the people I played with. And I always find myself trying to recreate those experiences, and I never can. 'Cause you can't.
You know what? You're right, and that you know what? That's a good point because I've been playing Black Ops 2 a lot lately, and I have reconnected with individuals that I used to play on Call of Duty 4, and it's at the point where Call of Duty 4, all I ever played was hardcore
Look at him.
search and destroy. That's all I ever played. So with that. Now I'm playing. I jump in and I'm trying to play some hardcore games, and it's just like, damn it, I'm not as good as I used to be with this group. And obviously, everybody else that games nowadays is just that much better because obviously arthritis kicks in. I don't know what the hell it is with my age, but you know, I mean, I still had a great free for all today though. But there was a Hutch had a video on today, which actually I was watching, and I actually really enjoyed it because he was mentioning the fact that he actually was playing quite a few games, and it's not that he's dominating the gameplay. He's still getting really good scores. Don't get me wrong. He's 30 kills, 29 kills. But it's at the point where he's getting, you know, die 16, 17 times. And I actually had a game like that. And he comes and he elaborates to the fact that, you know, the playing field on some of these games compared to the devaluating games, when you narrow it down to some games, the playing field is a little bit more even. Does that make sense?
In what sense?
I think kids are just getting better at games.
Oh.
True. Yes. Yeah.
I think people are just getting better at games because there's a lot of material to make you better.
So what we do? We completely change it. We completely just, I don't know, inverted controls 24/7. Fuck people.
I play inverted all the time.
Okay, well then you
anyway.
gotta play normal then, I guess.
Well, yeah,
No,
you're
inverted is normal. You're not normal.
When you frickin' hold the controller, I mean, I turned my Xbox on it and I went to play that game, and you had my whole frickin' controller all screwed up.
Me?
Because inverted is Renee.
No, I was playing Call of Duty at Junk's house.
Do you
with
really
Max.
play inverted?
I do
Yeah.
play inverted. I play everything inverted.
Why?
She plays it wrong.
That's how I learned. Like that's how
You
I
learned
picked
wrong,
up.
woman.
You had to play upside down. No,
I didn't have anyone to tell me otherwise. My brother didn't play video games. My family didn't. Like I was the only one who played video
So
games.
that one game that happened to have controls
Yeah,
default
it was probably
inverted.
it was probably somewhere on the PS2. I'm assuming.
Are you
'Cause
left?
that was the first game I ever had, or the first controller I ever had that had thumbsticks
Are you left-handed?
too. No, I'm right-handed.
That's just wrong.
I'm just
The
weird.
only game that's
We're
inverted,
awesome.
The only game that's inverted
Fuck
that you play is flying planes.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
that's-
always
Exactly.
flying a plane. That's what makes it so awesome. I am the plane.
well, there you go. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I like, for me, like, Left 4 Dead 2, or Left 4 Dead probably had, like, the best multiplayer experience I've ever had. And that was not so much because of the game, but just the people I played with. Like, they were all my closest friends that I'm not in contact with anymore. So whenever I play Left 4 Dead 2, like, I'm always, like, waiting for that moment to click in where it's, like, back in the old days, but it never does. And I get that way with Call of Duty, too, with like, Modern Warfare 2. Like, trying to recreate that, and I can't, so.
My guild disbanded in WoW 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's never been the same, man. No, it's
and that's true. How big was your guild at the time?
the guild like that I spent like 2 years with leveling and like doing stuff with. It was like 100 people, but maybe like 50 people who were active, and like you were like close friends with like 7 or 8 of them. And then the game, what I've realized is when that guild died, every time I went to play World of Warcraft after that, it just wasn't fun anymore. The biggest part of that game for me was the community, and I think that itself, when a community degrades, that devalues the game as well, completely.
Yeah.
I remember playing League of Legends when it kind of first came out with a bunch of friends, and everyone was nice in community, and you made friends, and you would party up with people. Now everyone's a dick, and they don't speak English either. Dicks, not English people. But no, again, the community I think plays a big part in that. And what I also hate, like you find like a smaller niche game, and the community just doesn't exist sometimes anymore. You can really enjoy it, and then the community's just not there, and you can't even play it. What game was
Most
that?
video game communities suck nowadays. There really is no, like, nice community left.
Fuck the COD community and the asshole.
That's-
It's not even a
But
community. It's just a bunch
I
of
can't think
douchebags.
of any video game community that's nice, like, for any game that I play.
Yeah, I know.
Natural Selection 2. It's not like nice, but it's the nicest I've found.
What? That guy
Because
locked me in a
no-
box and he kicked me out of the
well,
game.
Okay, you were being kind of a dick.
I was trying to
that's-
assume direct control.
You were being
and that's-
bad
I think
competitor.
the Guild Wars 2 community was pretty cool.
They were okay.
Yeah, I never had
Guild
any
Wars 2
problems.
is-
I need to play that more. I
The-
kind of...
The Minecraft community's nice because there's freaking
Minecraft
games that are
communities,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you
Because
can't
they're
really be good at Minecraft the same way you can't really be good in Guild Wars.
Right.
Like,
be
you can
good at
level up
building
faster,
shit,
but-
make others feel inferior. That's for sure.
No.
TF2, Gassy says the TF2 group is not too bad.
I've
So I
never
don't-
really up to with any.
I never
problems.
talked to that community, so.
Yeah.
I don't interact with them. I just play the game. and stream it, and I never interact with people in the game. I just kind of play and then stop.
I mean, obviously, everybody on my forums, they're obviously all chilled.
Well, here's the problem that died for me with console gaming. No one uses the mic anymore anyway. I mean, Junkyard did, which fucking surprised me when he was telling me, get on the mic. I'm like, I don't have a mic for the Xbox anymore. When you go into a game, everyone's either muted or in a party chat. So you can't even build a community when it comes to console games anymore. There's no one's there.
What console?
Right.
Games?
You're
Like,
right. And
Call of
that's-
Duty, you wouldn't even dare ever put on your fucking
but like,
microphone in
I
Call
remember
of
the old
Duty.
Halo, even Halo 3, but Halo 2 predominantly, and Halo 3, you just had a friends list full of people who are very happy to talk. You would talk trash and you'd explain and talk and back and forth. But now people don't even talk on the console anymore, and I'm guilty of that too. First of all, I hate the quality of the call, but people don't even talk anymore.
Right. Well, and that's just it. On one of my last videos when I was commentating, I said, listen, guys, if you guys want to find relationships and build a community in the new game, Black Ops 2, put your freaking mic in and talk. And I actually said that on my thing because you're right, Chilled. I mean, you jump into a random game and there's nobody there. That's why it shocked me when I was in there. I was in there with, we were playing multiplayer, and there was a single guy in there, and he ended up connecting to our team. And he was talking back and forth, and it was just like, and I was going to send him a friend request, but unfortunately I hit the freaking delete button instead of the add button. I was all mad because I was trying to hit Control Z and it wouldn't work on my console, so it wouldn't come back. Anyway, but with that said, though, they're so far and few between, and it's hard to build a good community. That's why I think so many of the communities are building. Through forums and things like that now.
I think all single-player communities are probably awesome. Like, the Fallout 3 community is awesome, the Mass Effect community is awesome. Mm-hmm. Any single-player community is going to be great because there's no competition. Yeah. Like, there's no, like, you're an asshole, like, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, unless it's, like, well, I don't know. I mean, like, there are some games where, like, you have to, like, find shit, like,
Demon's Souls.
I don't know.
Utorak, you got anything to add to it?
I think the communities in, what is it? The Amnesia. No, never, ever.
It's a beautiful
the Amnesia community was good when it first came out. Like, I say Amnesia, I mean frictional gaming with like Penumbra. I think that was good because everyone was like, "Ooh, this like new style of horror game," and everyone can relate and have different ways of experiencing things. But I don't know. I don't really have that many views on it because I don't really think about that sort of stuff, to be honest, when I play games. I don't really think about it.
Obviously we have our own community here, aka YouTube community and all that. But obviously we met one way or another through gaming. And we had this conversation before yeah, I know. But Utorak, you said you still talk to a friend that you used to talk on the PC, you said 10 years ago, and you still talk to him on occasion, right?
Yeah, I actually met him. I met up with him like last week.
Yeah. So some of the and what's frustrating for me is some of these older communities. I mean, I don't see why they can't come back. As far we just got to be a sounding board out there. Put your freaking mics in. Be nice. If the guy's a douche when you're playing on the console, hit the freaking mute button. You know, obviously that's somebody you don't want to befriend. But
I've tried to be nice on whenever I talk, and I just get berated because I'm a female all the time. Still.
Well, I think you have it rough in that sense. The females are always going to get
insulted
or hit on.
Yeah, you're right.
But I also think that us, like the YouTube community in general, has it extremely lucky. If we're playing a random game that's no one ever played before, let's say like the regular average Joe wants to play a game that no one plays anymore, some off-the-wall mod that no one plays. They can't play with anyone else. We have the fortunate ability where we can say, hey, come join us, and we can fill up an entire room and meet new people like that.
Right. True.
Yeah.
So I think we're at the advantage, but I still think the problem does exist though.
But that's what it comes down to. Since the fact that we have that opportunity and we can fill it in, you know, that's one thing that I strive. And I'll say it. You know, my forums, my community on the Minecraft, those are some friends that they've built via, obviously because of my forums and my Minecraft community, that they've actually gone to. I know two of them met up in Minecon in Europe, and they went to Minecon together. You know, some of them went over to they went to a concert in New Jersey a couple months ago, and they met met via the community that I've put together on my Minecraft community. And so if you get an opportunity to get into some form of, it depends what kind of friendships you want to make too. Some people like to be assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with
That's
them,
their thing.
and they like it. They like to degrade people. They like to make them feel, an inch tall type thing. But screw them. That's not who we are. That's not what we're doing. Anyway, we got off the games devalued subject pretty strong there. But nonetheless, anything else with the games devalued that you want to get back into?
No. I think me personally, I buy too many games when they go on sale, and then I don't recognize their full potential. Like, I'll play something for like an hour or 2 hours because I bought it for $4 when it was normally $60, and then like I don't get the full experience because I'm like, I only paid $4 or $5 for it.
True.
And that I
Good point. Good
cheapen
point.
that entire game and the entire experience for myself and for the developer who made it. So that in that sense, that when games are extremely cheap, you don't get their experience because you're like, yeah, I'll finish it whenever. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I still got. I mean, that's a great point. I still probably have a dozen games I never even played yet.
Yeah.
That I bought in Steam, as well as I have. I mean, I got EA's Medal of Honor, the first one that I didn't want to play the live online game, but I wanted to play the campaign, and I just never got a chance to play it. So, anyway, you're right. Okay, jumping into something else here. Quasimodo.
That
is
means
that-
nothing.
Okay, I was going to say, what the hell's Quasimodo?
What the hell?
Just wrote that in for no reason.
I didn't know if we were going to need an extra topic or not. So, Quasimodo. We could take calls for 20, 25 minutes.
All
or
right,
so
let's go.
before-
Okay, I got to go take over the host for me while you're doing that, because I do have to run upstairs for a second and hit the little boys' room. So I will-
Diction.
Let's head into. We're going to go
See
into.
that thing I linked you?
Yeah. Is Renee seen it?
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
So awesome.
What the fuck?
He
What
falls
the
off.
hell?
Captain.
What is that? What is it doing?
I don't know. I guess it's like a defensive position where it just kind of goes.
It's like
Yeah, cats do that when they get scared or like
I know.
it makes them look
I've seen
big.
my
doesn't
cat.
it?
I want to get. If I ever get a cat, I'm gonna get the ones that have the hexachromia or something. So they're like the fainting goats.
Oh, hexagram.
Yeah. So, or I don't know if it's called that, but yeah. So I can be like, ha, and they'll be like,
They just pass out.
yeah.
That's fucked up, dude.
So if it's bugging me, I can just be like, in its face. And I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll train it. I'll train it.
Pop into TeamSpeak though.
I am.
Okay, head into Renee's enormous cock and balls, please.
Yeah, you are. Let's go.
I don't know if I have mod power. Let me see.
Oh god, do I even have TeamSpeak?
No, you
I gotta
don't.
download TeamSpeak.
I don't have mod power. Thank you for that.
You have to download. Good thing you have fast internet.
Yeah.
Renee, do you still have mod power?
Balls.
What the fuck? God, that scared me.
What?
It was really fucking.
What are you doing? How do you do that? Wait, how do you do that with Skype?
Oy, that's really weird. It's like an alien.
What's she doing?
How do you do that with Skype?
Yeah,
You're
that's
like the
creepy.
weirdest alien ever.
It's when you turn on your webcam, it's there. It's in your tray. It should be like the Microsoft LiveCam dashboard.
Really? I have that too?
I have a different webcam. Oh wait, there it is.
Well, I guess we'll wait until John gets back because this is gonna be fun.
Where the fuck do I download TeamSpeak? I have to pay for it? What? Oh no, there it is.
I can't. It says it's already in use. Crap.
I haven't downloaded it in ages.
Yeah, that's
so-
what mine's gonna say. So I don't know how to do that.
What are we
Those
doing?
are the worst puppy
Hi.
eyes I've ever seen.
I don't.
John, head into TeamSpeak. Renee, TeamSpeak. People actually look like that, Renee.
Wait.
What is she doing?
She's high. She's high, man.
Oh my god, it's the best. Oh, it's so good.
What is she sending?
Yeah.
I'm missing something.
Again, if you've never hit follow as well, you can click on
Why is
follow
it-
and you'll be updated when we go live, which is on Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. That's a plug for ChronoCast.
My TeamSpeak. Why is my
Nice.
TeamSpeak not going up?
Because, Junk, you're wearing a fucking cowboy hat.
I
Why are
am.
you wearing a cowboy hat?
Because he's
Why not?
bald.
I gotta wear some sort of hat because I'm bald.
What the fuck?
See?
The chair looks good.
What the hell is she doing
The
to her
chair looks
face?
normal.
What is she playing
Okay, I'm
with?
done. I'm done. Okay, TeamSpeak. Oh, holy shit. That was
Little
good.
things, man. Little things.
Little
Trying
things.
to download TeamSpeak.
Maybe you should download faster.
All right, let me go. All right, I'm in.
Alright, I'll move you down. Yeah,
Can
move
you
you
get me
down.
out of this room?
Well, I thought you
Yeah,
liked
let me
that
get-
room, Junk.
let me- all right, am I gonna mute? Should I mute Skype?
Not yet, not
Yet?
yet. We gotta wait for uterus. Renee!
Hold on.
Eh. Smell like kitten. eh?
Renee, did you see I did a gin and tonic video for you.
You did?
Did you make
Yeah,
yourself
I drink it
brighter?
with Junkyard Gin and Tonic.
Did you become brighter?
Who?
Me?
Yeah.
You turned the light
yeah,
on.
well, the screen is, my desktop is currently white. If you
Oh,
look.
okay. Oh, okay.
There you go. See?
Got weird.
Okay, what's the
Little
IP?
ghostly.
Can you give me the IP?
It is on it's on fine. ZEAMSPEAK.clance.net.
I wasn't
colon
even typing.
8611.
I wasn't even typing.
It's on the goddamn chat.
It's on
I
the
don't
it's in the
even see it.
screen,
Oh, I
man.
see it. Yeah, no, I see it. Okay.
Wake up. What's about Diction? You don't like my cowboy hat? This is a real Stetson, by the way.
Stetson. I feel like Diction, you look really good with the cowboy hat with the ruggedness of the beard.
No.
No, okay.
No.
All right. Never thought about
Never.
it.
La.
I'll wear a fedora. That's about it.
Wee. Oh,
I got a fedora.
Are we team speaking?
I have a fedora.
Should I switch my mic over?
Do we all have fedoras?
I don't have a
I
fedora.
need to get a
I don't
fedora.
even know what that is.
I need to find one that fits me. It was what Junk was wearing in the very beginning. There it is. Fedora. That's what it is.
What are those glasses? Take those off.
Yeah, that's so weird.
So
What?
real.
Don't judge me because I wear glasses, man. That's
You're
just
wearing
me.
crazy eyeglasses. What is wrong with you?
Wait, why am I in two places now? Wait. You can't have me in two places. Where did...
I got drunk.
Whoa,
Sorry.
what's going on?
I like how he gets so confused.
Okay.
Okay, I'm joining. I don't want to be in
That's
here.
the Men in Black. Oh shit.
Wait, why have... I don't have mod powers now.
Oh, you're in?
Yeah, I'm at the top. For
There
some
you go,
reason,
Renee.
I
Why
don't
am I
have mod
upside
powers
down?
anymore.
Well, cheers, Renee. Cheers. There you go.
Why am I upside down?
I felt like you guys needed to be punished.
Why are we
Thank
upside
you.
You
down?
need to be punished. You're all drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Your glasses are on crooked.
I'm not drunk.
Your glasses are on crooked.
Ah,
That's just my ears.
Oh,
Actually, it's probably just the
Ah,
angle. of
lad.
mine.
I'm sorry.
It's sort of face down.
Didn't
See, if
mean
I look
to.
directly at the camera. See.
yeah, it looks big glasses.
What are you doing, Utorak?
I'm doing handstand. I was doing handstand.
Oh, I see. Now you just look stupid.
No, I do look stupid.
Do you ever wake your roommate up when you're up this late?
No. Well, I used to, but I can't anymore because he's over there instead of like directly beneath me.
Junk, we're going on Skype.
You have it, okay.
We're gonna go on. We're going on TeamSpeak.
I'm on TeamSpeak
Yeah, go on
now.
TeamSpeak.
You can't hear me if you're in Skype. Fuck you in your fucking face.
They heard. They heard
All right,
us.
can you hear me now?
They.
Oh
They.
shit! Sorry.
Yeah. Hey.
That was for Utorak.
Oh, cool. Cool. Very cool.
I can. You guys can hear me now. We're in TeamSpeak now, right?
Why can't I hear Junk?
Junk.
Junk, we
Yeah.
can't hear you.
What do you mean you can't hear me?
I can
I'm
hear
right
you.
here.
You're.
You
What are you
can't hear
saying?
me? Can you hear me?
No.
He's asking if you. God.
What do you mean?
God.
No, you just answered me.
Junk, I can't hear you.
All right.
Shut up.
Renee, you're good?
Yeah.
Renee?
My face is gonna turn into
Okay.
a cherry.
Let's bring someone in. Junk, who do you want to bring in?
Wait,
let's-
can I choose?
You know
Yeah,
what?
go
When you
ahead,
want to
Utorak.
fucking host, Utorak, when you want to host, you can choose.
Yeah,
you
you should.
How many
You were
times
supposed
have
to
we
be the
been like,
freaking
hey, Utorak,
host
you're the
tonight.
And you're like, no.
Blah blah
Nor.
blah blah
Nor.
blah blah.
Bring in.
Hope your new house catches on fire.
I second that motion.
Wow, that would be pretty cool actually.
Wait, is there a guy with I hope your new house?
Oh, that would be pretty cool, actually.
Junk?
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Let's start it off with Junk is a pimp.
God damn it. Well, Junkyard?
Junk is a pimp. Welcome
Hey,
to ChronoCast.
yes,
How you doing? Where are
I'm
you
doing
calling
pretty well.
from?
California. I've been on here before.
Its voice sounds familiar.
God damn it!
Why
God
do we keep
damn
thinking
it!
people have
Chilled,
been here before?
I'm a
I don't
regular in Power
know. They
Hour,
changed
I
their
mean,
name.
God
What do you-
damn it,
they
his name's
catch my
Tony.
attention.
His name's Tony.
All
Jeff,
right, you got one question. You got
Now
one
get him
question. Then
outta
get the
here.
hell out.
All right. Best high school moment.
Ooh, best high school moment. That was a long time ago.
Sex in the
Boner
locker
class.
room. Woman locker, ladies
Never
locker
happened.
room.
That never
I
happened.
thought Junk was a
You
pimp. I
shut
didn't know
up. That
Chilled
never
was a
happened.
pimp.
I'm surprised you didn't call out and say, what, the
I'm
boys
drawing
locker
a
room?
blank right now. It was probably quite a few times, but I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Really drawing a blank right now. I don't know.
Shooting blank.
I got my first boyfriend in high school. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was about to be. My first girlfriend was high school, and that was probably my best.
All right, cool.
Okay, well, good
I got
question.
nothing. I got nothing.
What about you? What about high school? What awesome things have happened for you in high school?
Nothing really. I broke my leg in football. I mean, that was.
Oh,
Kinda
that's awesome.
cool.
That's a shame.
yeah.
Yeah, my friend landed on my leg. Wasn't fun. I mean, I didn't know it was broken at the time, and I was on JV last year. It was my freshman year, and I kind of got respected by that. Like, I broke my leg and walked off the field, and then everybody on varsity was like, "Whoa, man, you're the kid who walked off the field with a broken leg." I'm like, "Yeah, that was me," and I was a bit respected from that point on.
Well, that's really good to hurt yourself for respect. I appreciate that.
Nice, very nice. Well, excellent. Well, thanks for sharing that story with us. Next on the call, we're going to be bringing in.
Did you even
We
let
are
him
going
say
to bring-
goodbye? Did you just-
I
he
accidentally
just kicked
kicked him first. I didn't.
Kicked him.
He's
I-
a regular. He doesn't get to say bye.
Wow.
Let's see. Well, let's bring in.
Bring in
somebody-
Renee doesn't even lift. I want to talk to that dude.
Who?
Nobody ever puts my name in their names. It's always you guys.
Wait, where? I
So
don't
you-
even see Renee.
where-
doesn't even-
In
I
limbo.
never
He's
get
in
anyone.
limbo.
Maybe if you ever posted a video, more people will be inclined to.
Hey,
You have a
no,
YouTube channel?
Maybe you're completely 100% right, but fuck you.
All right, let's bring in.
do more ghost
let's
hunt.
go. We're gonna go all the way to the very, very top, and we're gonna bring in the top one. I can't. Soundstorm, BBX. I mean.
Did you say the top?
Oh.
one? Oh, there you go.
Soundstorm. Welcome to ChronoCast, and don't go muting. There you go. And well, welcome. Where are you calling from? And do you have a question for one or all?
Renee's gonna love this, but Southern Utah.
Fuck that place, dude. How do you live there? What
There's a
do
lot
you
of
do?
fun stuff to do if you like nature.
Nate, I like nature. Nature
How
walks.
do you like nature?
You
I'm
can get
here.
nature in California, dude. We got
Okay,
redwoods.
hold on. Like what part of southern Utah?
Near George.
Is that by Polygamy, Southern Utah, or is
I
that
don't know
not by
what that
Polygamy?
is.
Saint.
Yes.
You said St. George, near St. George.
Yeah.
Because where I drove
Yeah,
to
that's where all the
was
red
just,
rocks
like,
are.
Desert,
That's-
like
Yes,
literally
yes.
desert. There was
And
like no
St. George,
houses.
he's got like Zion National Park down there, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful, beautiful
That's more
part
like
of the
central
country.
Utah, isn't it?
No. That's
no, it's
southern.
like right on the border. Like it's a
Yeah, that's
10 minute
it's,
drive
it's
from
like,
the border.
and it's north
Okay,
of
so
Grand
it's not technically
Junction.
Utah. It's more like Colorado or
Hey, they have a
Whatever
They have,
is- yeah.
they have an In-N-Out Burger in St. George, Utah.
Mhm.
What?
It's delicious. I love
Yeah,
the
they have an
thing.
In-N-Out Burger in St. George, Utah.
Maybe you shouldn't be
Okay,
shitting all
well,
over Utah.
Where I
then.
drove through was just desert and plateaus
Plateau
You were
is
sleeping
cool,
when you
though.
went through
Desert.
there.
and some really shady gas station.
Yeah, the shady gas.
Yeah,
stations.
that's true. That's true. There are shady gas stations.
But the
So
question,
anyway, you got a question for us?
Dude, why are you always in a suit?
He's Italian.
I don't
His
know.
I'm
Mafia,
Italian,
his
too.
mafia boss would not like it if you showed up in a t-shirt.
We're like brothers, but the last time I saw an Italian in a suit, my uncle killed a man. So
Well,
it kind of makes me worry.
no killing here. It's just, you know, I gotta wear something that it's fashionable. Honestly, I have no fashion sense or statement, and I think a suit works most of the time. So instead of like wearing something that's gonna like clash, I just wear a suit because it doesn't clash. Like I
I'm
don't know.
wearing a
It's just
suit
like a-
jacket.
Yeah,
End all be all, just so you make sure you match with everything.
I'm wearing the suit pants and all right now, so you know I really went all out.
I'm kind of like that. I just wear a shirt and jeans just because I know it's always gonna work.
I
Right?
I've clashed. I wore all brown once. It was stupid.
Chilled, you and I should just go shopping together, and I'll pick out some clothes.
Yeah, but then they're gonna think I'm gay.
No,
Who's
No,
they?
they're just
Who's
gonna
they?
Women
think,
have really good
who's
fashion
they?
sense,
And they're gonna
okay?
just think you need help.
Yeah, mentally too. Yeah, you know what? I may take you up on an offer. I need like a list of things men wear. Give me Max's
we
wardrobe.
could go shopping at PAX. Oh my god.
Think it'd be expensive?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Oh my
god.
god,
No.
that's so awesome.
No.
Like,
No,
oh my
I go-
God, let's all go shopping together. All
My
right, next.
god.
So we're not going shopping.
We can go shopping.
I'll go
I
shopping.
possibly
with
want
you.
to go shopping.
We'll all go shopping. Every shopping trip at PAX, and we're gonna tweet it out.
Yay,
Bring Gassy, I love his voice.
Yay. Yay.
Well,
Hey.
Hey.
All
I
right.
go shopping with Max.
All right, thanks for having me.
oh, thank you for the question.
Hey, well, thanks for being part of the show. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Excellent. All right, get him out of here. All right,
Thanks,
next.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Why- there's so many that they mute their mics, but I guess they're ready. Let's get this KH fan. Whoever that is.
Holy
It
shit.
probably means Kingdom Hearts fan. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't get like things that clash. And I'm told, does black and blue clash? I was always told black and blue clashed.
I feel like black and blue clash, but everyone says they don't.
I was told like at the age of
Well,
5.
It depends what. There's different
The
shades
neutral
of blue.
colors are white, cream,
Cream.
black, like beige,
Oh, okay.
black, beige, blue, like navy blue, and black and white. Those are like neutral colors that go with everything. But I don't believe that.
White and
I
black
think
looks.
black and white goes with everything.
Yeah,
But not beige and blue.
like beige and green. I don't think would work.
I have a
That'll work.
mirror like
Beige-
left of my TV, and it's my foot moved in it, and it just scared the shit out of me because I saw the corner eye of my eye moving. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Okay, mate, you on LSD?
No, I'm just tired.
All right. All right, KH fan, welcome to ChronoCast. Do you have a question for one or all? And where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Maryland, and I have a question for all. And it's, what are you addicted to?
Heroin.
Vagina.
Sex.
Masturbation.
Yeah, I was gonna say sex.
Gross.
Not with
Whatever,
just-
dude.
What's wrong with that?
Because you're
Nothing
old.
wrong with that.
Well, I ain't. God damn it, Jesus.
Gross.
Old
Whatever.
people are smelly.
Gross.
I know, it's like, you realize, see, I'm like the type of situation that the kids never want to walk into because, ew, their parents are having sex. It's because I am a parent and I do indulge in that extra activity on
everyone's
occasion.
like that. No one wants to walk into their parents getting fucking
Jiggy with it.
risky.
Oh,
I know, it's sort of
Yeah.
weird. Our kid actually asked us the other day, she goes, so you guys don't do it anymore, right? And I says, yeah, whatever, and I walked out of the conversation, and my wife said, you know when the door's shut? That's when you're not supposed to be coming in. And my kid went, ew! Oh my God, so basically when the door's shut, never come in there anymore, right? And it's like, and I screamed, we've been telling you that for freaking years. You've interrupted our whole life. And so with that conversation, I don't think she's coming in our room anymore. So I lock the door every night, even though if we're not doing anything, I just don't want her in there.
sounds like a fair plan. Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah,
That was amazing, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so what about you, Chilled?
I'm addicted to popcorn.
Me too.
It was an addiction question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Flat out popcorn.
Now, do you like extra buttery? Do you like regular?
I just want
Do you like-
popcorn.
Do you like any
Stovetop
seasonings
popcorn.
on it?
Plain with
Stovetop.
salt.
Okay, so you don't like microwave style.
No.
You like the
Home
do-
style.
so-
That's the best. That's the only
You
way
make
I can
it where you get
popcorn
in there,
now.
you
I
shake-
can't do microwave popcorn anymore. No. You just get the seeds. You throw it in a pot with some oil, and you let it pop.
well, you gotta stir it too until it starts to pop.
Well, yeah. Well, I shake it. I just shake it in the
You
pan.
just,
so
like,
it's
shake it.
almost like whatever it's called on the
like
what's it called? Jiffy Pop.
kind of, yeah.
But I would just get the regular kernels and you put it into a pot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put the cover on. You let it heat up, and then you could shake it around. and it pops.
No.
See, the problem,
Perfect.
I love that type of popcorn, but my mistake that I always have when I do that is I either never put enough kernels or I put too many in and then it starts flowing over. So do you have a way that you regulate exactly how many
Max
kernels
and I
that you...
usually make about three quarters
Three-quarters
of a cup of kernels that pop, and that makes a big bowl of popcorn.
Yeah, from what I have like a certain pot that I use for it, and it takes 1 cup for the most part. From what I've measured, about 1 cup, and it's perfect, and it fills
Now,
it up.
don't they say that you got to use like a heavy cast iron pot to make
No.
This is a
popcorn?
cheap
Max
piece
and
of
I
shit.
Max and I use some IKEA pots.
Yeah,
like the
same
pots
here.
that I bought from IKEA. The trick is you put oil on the bottom just to coat the bottom of the pan, not too much oil, or else it'll splatter everywhere and you'll get burned.
Yeah.
But the trick is you get 2 or 3 kernels, and you throw them in there and you wait for those to pop, and then that's when you know that the oil's hot enough, and then you throw the rest of the kernels in, and that's when it starts popping.
I've
And
never done that.
That's how you know it won't get burned from being
And
there
how
too
much
long.
oil do you put in there?
I was
Just like I said, just to coat the bottom of the pan, like a little bit of oil. Just I
So
put
just like
maybe
3
like
tablespoons.
this much
3
oil, and
tablespoons.
then it sort of spreads around.
I have like a
Because
ratio.
the pot that I use is like
What? Yeah.
it's like that big. I don't know.
I do 3 tablespoons to 1 cup. So if I do less than a cup, I just subtract it like that, and that usually works well for me. I'm addicted to it. I love popcorn.
All right. I may have to do a learn the lesson from Renee and ChronoCast individuals cooking with Junkyard and popcorn. I like it.
Popcorn is so good. I love popcorn.
We need more
Because
popcorn.
I'm guilty. I throw the freaking packet in the microwave and I walk away.
How do you live?
Microwave
Sean?
popcorn's good if you like if
If
you're
it's
just, like,
quick,
in
if
a-
you're about to die and
yeah,
you
if
need
it's
it.
quick.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way is always the best. My grandfather makes it all the time. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and that's how that's how we made it when we were kids. But I mean, be honest, I haven't made it that way.
You have to,
I don't
Junk.
even remember the last time I've made it regular popcorn. I don't remember.
for me, like when I go to a movie theater and you open the door, it feels like I get hit in the face with a brick with that popcorn smell, and I accept that.
I can't not go to the
Yeah.
theater and get
I mean,
popcorn.
we had when I was a kid though, we had that air blowing popcorn. Remember that machine? That
I have that too. It's not good,
do you
but I
have
have
that?
it. Yeah.
I think that I never cared for it. It didn't taste right.
It made the popcorn turn into cardboard. I mean, it's healthier. There's no oil, no salt, no butter, but you were eating like literally paper, and it was like ugh.
I like
They
that.
also
Okay, I'm
make,
gonna buy popcorn
No.
tomorrow.
They make like a butter topping that you can put, and you can also use it as an oil. So when you pop the popcorn in the oil, it like gets a butter flavor.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
it's
okay.
not
That's
as
the next
fattening.
question. Do you put butter on your popcorn at all? I mean,
I
because I
don't
know
put
if you
butter on
drip,
my- well-
because if you drip it on top, then all the popcorn all swivels up and
Deflates.
it's
If I want to
greasy.
be bad, then I'll get actual butter and melt it in the microwave, and then I'll get a spoon and like spoon it over and mix it up, and then spoon more over and mix it up.
You know
It
what's
won't be
up, man.
bad.
You know what's up. You know. But
It's so good.
I feel like, though, since
but
you're already-
most of the time I don't put butter on it just because I'm trying to watch my girlish figure.
Because, I mean, for me, it's like I'm already cooking it in oil, so I don't want to put the butter on it as well. But at that point, it's like, well, I already put 3 tablespoons of oil, so it really doesn't matter. But no, I think the butter, I don't know, the butter overpowers the popcorn.
Well, if you use too much, it will. When my mom makes popcorn, she like the popcorn is like wet with
Ew,
butter,
Soggy
and it's
corn.
and
That's
it's like
disgusting.
it's good for like a handful, and you're like, oh, this is awesome, and then you just get sick. I was like, oh god, I can't eat any more of
The
this.
best
It's
is
gross.
buttered Parmesan popcorn. You ever have that?
That's good.
No, I
Yes.
have not. I have not.
That should be on a Cooking with Junkyard. You do popcorn. Do it like real popcorn, like you get the little pan thing where that pops up with the tin foil, and then you put butter, and then you sprinkle some really finely powdered Parmesan cheese all over all the popcorn. And
And
eat
now,
it.
is this
amazing.
more self-grated Parmesan powdered cheese, or do you saying just go ahead and get the crap?
You could just buy
Get
it,
the-
like they buy
yeah.
little like the plastic containers, right?
Yeah, because
Like,
it has
yeah.
to be a powder, otherwise it'll just flake off or something. You know, you want it to stick to it, so it's got to be
All
in
right,
powder
I'll
form.
try it. I
Chill,
like
do you
it.
like
Sounds
the big tins during Christmas time that have the different type of popcorn?
I can't
Right,
stand
right.
those. To be
Really? You don't like those?
No, because all I eat is the regular one. Like then you get like the caramel one spills over,
Oh,
and
the
cheddar.
caramel one is so good.
Then the
though.
cheddar one spills over. I'm like, what the fuck? But
They're all good.
No.
You gotta mix them up, man.
Them all
I'm
up,
a
and it's
traditionalist,
like,
man. I need just regular buttered popcorn.
oh, caramel corn is the
You know,
best.
you know what, and I have actually made homemade caramel before. I should add that to some popcorn. Homemade
caramel popcorn.
You gotta get the popcorn first, Junk. You know, you've been off the
Yeah,
wagon
I
for a
know.
while. You know, you gotta come
I
back
know.
to us.
I know, no. I'll do it. Hey, I'll work on it. Maybe I'll even do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a cooking with Junkyard tomorrow on popcorn after I've done it a couple
But you
times.
need
make
fancy
sure I get
stuff.
it down.
You need to get like, you know, if you're gonna do a cooking with Junkyard, it's gonna be like fancy, like garlic popcorn, garlic bread popcorn.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Right? I don't know.
Garlic
Like,
Garlic
popcorn.
I don't know, right? You just like instead of like
Wow.
every single time you're eating a garlic
I
knot,
mean,
it's just a
maybe-
garlic
But
popcorn.
you have to be
putting-
really good on the garlic, otherwise it could be like super overpowering and gross.
Garlic, basil, thyme. I really
I think
want
I'm the
garlic
only
popcorn.
one. I think I'm the only one that doesn't like popcorn.
You're
Get
fucking
out.
crazy. Get out of this conversation.
That's a little
What do you eat when you go to a movie, or just when you watch a movie?
I just eat like chocolate, I guess. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I don't eat popcorn.
There's not enough chocolate to
Do you
eat.
not eat it, or do you hate it? Like,
I don't hate it. I just don't like the texture, and I always get like shells in my teeth. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
It just
I'm not a
feels
fan of
like-
the shells. Yeah.
It just
I
feels
eat
like
the
I'm
seeds.
eating like.
Do you eat the seeds,
like-
Jill?
Yeah, I love cracking them
I
in
eat
my
the
mouth.
seeds too.
I'm telling like
You're weird.
I'm not
You're
joking. I love popcorn. It's really cool. It loves me too. We share a
Popcorn
bond.
doesn't love me,
No.
but I love it.
Yeah. It's a one-way relationship. We're working on it.
All right, excellent. Hey, well, thanks for being part of the show. You have any other quick questions? Otherwise, we'd like to get some more people in here.
no, just wanted to maybe say my addiction.
Of course.
Just watching you guys' videos, just because it makes my day. Watching pretty much every single one of you guys' channels. Love all your videos.
Excellent. Well, that's a great addiction. We really do appreciate it. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, good deal. All righty. Next, have a great night, sir. All right, next, let's bring in somebody for Renee. Renee's cock is huge.
Nice.
Bring them in.
Watch them
Bring-
be terrible.
I don't
We're
know.
now bringing him. Renee's cock is huge. Please stand by.
Hello, Renee's cock.
Wait a
is
minute, let me
huge.
just fucking stop this.
Hello, Renee's cock is huge. Welcome to ChronoCast. Where are you calling from?
Ohio.
Ohio. Excellent. And do you have a question for one or all of us?
All of you. I just wanted to know, how do you deal with like a shitty ass like teacher in high school?
You kill him.
What?
Yeah, I tried that, but the cop like took away my gun. It was horrible.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Jeez.
He's lying. He doesn't have a gun.
No, I wouldn't tell you if I had one or not.
All right.
I actually have a pretty good story about that. I had a horrible teacher in middle school. In 7th grade, I was supposed to be placed into like advanced English, which probably means absolutely shit in middle school, but I was placed into this different English class, and the teacher there was awful. She was like, it was an advanced English class, but she was teaching us like how to capitalize our letters and like how to use like basic punctuation. It was very like basic stuff. It was not advanced class at all. And she was just generally a terrible teacher. So my friends and I went about this the wrong way because we're in middle school, but we basically like refused to be in her class like every time she started teaching, and she was kind of like, I don't know, she was really easy to walk all over. Like, we would just, like, leave in the middle of class. Like, we were super disrespectful to her. We would just, like, leave in the middle of class, or, like, whenever she would pass something out, we'd be like, we're not doing this, sorry. And she never graded us down on it because we just called her out on all of, like, her stuff because she, like, never prepared herself for anything. She was a terrible teacher. She wasn't mean, she was just a really bad teacher. And we eventually had all of our, like, we've told our parents, like, what was going on, and they all complained about her, and they found out that she had like 0 credentials, and nobody knows how she actually got hired in the first place, and she was fired. So you can try and like complain or something. Like if she's actually like a bad teacher, if she's just mean, then you can't really do anything about it. Everyone has mean teachers. But if she's like literally bad and you can't learn from her, if she's just like a bad teacher, then complain to your school.
See what it is.
Or make up a story about how she touched you inappropriately after class.
That also works, yeah.
No, what it is they've seen my record. Like in middle school, I was a really, really bad student in middle school. Like I'm dyslexic and all that stuff, so my ADHD and all that. And I would get like really, really angry at some teachers. And I one time threw a chair at a teacher.
Okay, well that's not good.
Yeah, I know it wasn't.
Wait, over what exactly?
What she did was she basically just came up to me and like took my paper and ripped it. So I just got really mad in the middle of class and just threw it at her.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna have a very easy time in school, dude.
Nah.
Yeah, I had those problems in school. They did not end up like benefiting me. So don't ever do that.
Oh no!
Just kind of suck it up. Honestly, dude, it's high school. Just fucking suck it up. Be a man. Like teachers, you're not gonna agree with all of them. People, you're not gonna agree with all of them.
You're probably gonna disagree.
You just
with
have to
most of
suck it
them.
up and deal with it. And once you're an adult, you can fucking take it out on some fucking prostitute somewhere and fuck the shit out of her. You know, don't hurt her, but just fuck the shit out of her. Pretend you're fucking all your female high school teachers that have wronged you.
This is like an episode of Bad Advice with Diction.
No, that's good advice.
All advice.
know.
I'm being totally honest here. If I shut the fuck up and never ever like acted out against authority in high school, I would be in a better place in my life, and I would have gone to college, and I would have graduated, and like I'm cool with where I am in life. But I got into a lot of trouble. I got like restraining orders. I got put into schools that were horrible, like continuation schools. It's all downhill once you start fucking like throwing shit at teachers. Like it really is.
Yeah, you're
There's
right.
no way out of it. Like you're wrong.
And it's not
no matter
cool.
what, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Even
A
if
lot
you're
of
right,
people
you're
that I went to
wrong
high
at
school with thought that
age.
it was really cool that they went to like a bad kids school, or they like had all this shit on the records. It's not cool.
No,
Nobody
it
thinks
sucks. It's
cool.
horrible. You want to kill yourself because you get like if you think you get treated like a little bitch now, you're gonna be treated like even more of a little bitch when you're in these other schools.
Yeah. I've got.
So really, the only advice we can give you is just to, I don't know, just try and keep your head down and just get through it. Just work through it as best as possible. Try and keep yourself busy outside of school, so you're not always just focused on being angry and pissed off at school.
Cash right.
I once got detention.
Shut up.
You
No
can't,
way.
Chilled, you can't talk. You can't talk. You're a good student. You're always a good student.
But like,
'Cause
you
if
know,
you weren't, then your mafioso family would have aced you.
aced, yeah, maybe.
Of course
Yeah,
he's
you
a good
would've been-
student. He's currently in college.
But I did get.
Like, I
Wait,
got
wait,
college
wait, I want to
because
know,
I
I
wasn't
want
a
the
good
story how he
student.
got. I want to know how he got detention.
Well, there was two. I got detention twice in my entire high school career. I know.
Oh
I know.
my goodness.
Calm down. Calm down.
What a badass!
The first time.
Got a bad.
Hold on.
The first time I was talking during a study hall, and the teacher said no talking. So I shit you not. The teacher said no talking. I continued to talk. I got detention. Second time was you know how everyone would take the rubber bands and they would put like the piece of paper and shoot the rubber bands at people? Well, I hit
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I hit some kid in the back of the head. He cried. Got detention for that.
I once hit a teacher in the butt with one of those.
So that was my 2 times. You know, I was a rebel.
You're so rebellious.
Regular James Dean over here.
I got in trouble for
Yeah.
talking during a study hall.
Utorak, hey, well, Utorak, you went to private school. You got any detailed information? How
Did you get
not-
slapped on the hand with a
Dude,
ruler?
you gotta hear some of his shit. He had like hazing rituals that he had to go
Well, I
through.
know.
What?
Well, we've
That's
heard
true,
those
yeah.
stories.
Okay, yeah.
I nearly got expelled like twice, and I got suspended about 4 times.
Well,
Got suspended twice.
How?
Smoking, drinking, and being a dumbass. Just generally
But
like hanging
what
out
about?
a window. That wasn't good.
But what about situations with any? Did you ever have any issues or problems with teachers?
Yeah, I did actually. I used to do social studies or sociology, and the teacher was bald, and
Bald?
yeah, we used to. No offense, Junk. Sorry, you're bald. I just wanted to establish that before, but he was very sensitive about his balding head. But he was also very lenient with his students, with our class in particular. So us being like kids, like 17, 18, we'd push things like to the brink, and like we would go up to him and just like, I don't know, in a conversation, just be having fun. You just like slap him on the head a bit, like that. Just tap him on his little head, and he must have been in a shitty mood one time, and I did it, and I did it a bit too hard, and he like pushed me up against the wall, and he obviously was about to lose his shit, and then he calmed down, he regained himself, and then I got suspended for like supposedly like assaulting a teacher.
Oh, nice. Bad boy.
Yeah.
I have to pee again.
Have fun.
Enjoy yourself.
Assaulting a teacher?
I wasn't assaulting him at all. In that class, the things that we would talk about race, we would talk about religion. Obviously, it's like one of these very open-minded, theory-based but opinion-based classes. And it was very personal with the teacher. He had like he was like almost a psychiatrist, because you could just tell him anything. So you like from that, it was like you built up this relationship where you felt like he was more of a friend than he was a teacher, and he never really established those lines to cross. Like you forgot about them, because like all he would ever do was talk to you as if you were his friend. So when it came to that point, I had no idea that he was in a bad mood. So yeah. But there was another time where I was hanging out of my dorm room window, which was like 3-4 stories up from the ground, and my house mother, because like each house would get a house mom who looks after. She like it's pretty stereotypical from like 100 years ago, but she does like the cleaning, she does like the laundry, she brings us food.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like one of these really old traditional schools. But she didn't do all that. Most of the time, she would just like try and get us out of bed to go to chapel or assembly or wake up in time. And anyway, she was on the grounds as I was like leaning out my window, and she was like, she shouted at me, "Get back inside your room, it's dangerous." And I just I don't know, stuck my middle finger up and said, "Fuck off." And
While you're hanging outside of a window?
Well, yeah, I used to be a really I was pretty much a stupid fucking idiot. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know why I acted the way I did at high school, but I was like just ridiculous. And I nearly got expelled for that, which was funny. Looking back, it was kind of not funny, but at the time it was really funny. Because
I'll say what you said.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I said that'd probably be funny. I'd probably laugh.
And no one else was laughing. It was just me. So don't be stupid at school.
So don't do stupid things at school.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Well, you changed the whole thing.
Someone made it, and I thought it looked really nice.
No, it's different. It's like simpler.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. All right. Well, excellent. Well, good question. Thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for making your videos every day. Like, even if I have a shitty day at school and at home, like I don't really have that, great days every day. I just like every one of you guys' videos just make me happy. Like, even if I have a shitty day, I'll just come home and watch one of you guys' videos and I have a smile on my face afterwards. So I just want to thank you for that.
Well, excellent. Well, thank you, and again, thanks for being part of the ChronoCast. We appreciate you as well as everybody out there. So thank you very much. All right, get the hell out. Okay, let's see. Next, let's bring in Dr. Cheese.
Dr. Cheese?
Yeah.
Dr.
Somebody different.
I know him, if that's the Dr. Cheese I'm thinking of.
Is that a good thing or bad thing?
No, he was cool. He gifted me a couple games on Steam.
I say we'll get one more caller after this.
All right.
Yes, please.
I
please.
thought maybe it was Dr. Chiz and you're just pronouncing it wrong. I was like, no, get him out.
Dr.
Yeah.
Cheese, welcome to ChronoCast. Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
From where?
Where?
Pennsylvania.
Your mic's a little bit.
Pennsylvania.
There you go. Your mic's a little bit hollow. Do you have this the Twitch on silent, please? Make sure you mute the stream. And what kind of question do you have for one or all of us, please?
I have a question for all of you, and my question is, what was your favorite toy growing up?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Legos.
Oh.
Legos.
Yeah, Legos.
Those lasted me until I was like 15 or 16. I would sit in my room and play Legos all the
I'd
time.
have to go Legos as well as the old Kung Fu Grip G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. Yeah, G.I. Joe and Legos.
Yeah. Not the little ones, not the
The
little
big
ones.
ones.
I'm talking
The big ones.
I'm talking the big guys.
12-inch.
with the Kung Fu. Yeah.
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 I still have the tanks downstairs. Tanks and half tracks. I gotta bust those out.
You might be able to sell those.
Dude, I had.
Did you have Action Man? Do you know what Action Man is?
We had G.I.
No.
Joe.
We did G.I. Joe, yeah.
G.I.
had
Joe is
Action
way cooler
Man.
than Action Man, whatever the fuck.
Action Man's a
G.I.
bitch.
Joe, the
Real American hero. I know, Junk. It's cool. It's really cool.
I had Legos, and I had what are they called? Those little cars. What the fuck are those called?
Barbies.
Matchbox cars.
Yeah,
No,
Matchbox, yeah.
cars. And I had tracks. That was my favorite
Oh,
thing.
you're
I would
right.
make
Loop-de-loop.
fucking tracks.
Those are cool. Remember
Oh,
the dominoes? They had like actual domino sets where they were like they would go up and down and like
Yeah, and they had like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
picker upper track. You like it had a thing that would pick up all of them for you, and it was like an automobile type thing, and it would drop them for you.
yeah.
I had that.
I
It
remember
never fucking worked. They always shot them down.
that. I'm sure it didn't.
No.
I had a friend. He fucking blew my mind. He was really, really big into like military and like guns and stuff like that, even at an early age, like Utorak is kind of. What he did was he took like all of his action figures and he had like a whole bunch of like Army Men sets and like all this really, really cool stuff. And he made on two sides of his house, he made two opposing sides fighting a war that he said that like went on for like, you know, months. And he dealt with it like he was not biased to either side, but he was controlling both sides. And each side would have to, you know, like vie for like international appeals, and they would have to get money to buy equipment and armor and all this crazy shit. And I was like he was fucking like 10 years old, and I'm like, this is how you play pretend? You fucking like
This is the fucking UN over here.
It was so in depth, and I was like in awe of him. Like, how do you like? I couldn't comprehend the part where it was just like, you're not biased for one side winning versus the other. Like, you play each side equally. I don't understand that.
I always
You
made
know,
the
like
Americans
that.
win.
Yeah,
Every time.
and I've done that. I've tried that before. I tried playing chess against myself. It's really hard to play chess against yourself, you know, because you anticipate your own moves.
I
It
can't.
doesn't work.
The
Yeah,
green
I
people would always
don't-
beat up the beige people every single time. The beige
Every time.
The beige guys suck. They would get blown up. Like, oh look, a landmine.
Every
I didn't
time.
know a landmine was here. Pfft, lose half the platoon.
Blow 'em up.
That's what I did.
Did any of you guys play with Beanie Babies?
I collected one.
I collected the baby.
I have a-
love Beanie Babies when I was a
I
kid.
never did.
I have the
This
Princess
is a
Diana
Beanie
baby.
Well, it's TY. It's the same
Yeah,
company.
TY. I collected the TY Beanie Babies. I had like little plastic protectors on the tags and everything. I got
Did you
into
get the
it.
Princess Diana one?
I did. I went
did,
online to
yeah,
get
the
it. Yeah.
Princess Diana bear. Yeah, I have that.
I'm checking eBay right now. They go for $20. Okay.
Oh,
They were like,
maybe one
they were like
day.
1,000 after she died. I was.
I went
God.
to Noodle Cadoodle to pick one up. Dude. Noodle fucking Cadoodle.
It was like a treat. My mom would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go," because where we went was like our Hallmark store was where they sold them. Like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the Hallmark store." I was like, "Can I get a Beanie Baby?" They're like $7 each, and it was like such a treat for me to get like
Hallmark
a
store,
new
I was
Beanie
like, "Can I
Baby.
get a
Oh
Beanie-"
man, I was so stoked.
for
shit
Beanie
rocked.
Babies.
Dude, Beanie Babies were awesome. I loved them.
What about you, though? What was your childhood toy?
I mainly played with Legos, and I just took random toys apart to see how they work, but I could knit them back together again in working condition.
I did that too.
Me too.
I did that with my Barbies. I had a shitload of Barbies and I tore them all apart because I wanted to mix and match heads and bodies and legs. But they don't actually work like that, I found out.
Renee, what is this popcorn buttered garlic? Italian
tweeted
garlic
that.
bread style popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Thanks for being part of the show. Do you have anything else that you'd like to share with us?
Not really, no. So thank you for letting me be a part of ChronoCast. It was really fun. Love everyone.
Excellent.
Love
Well, we
you
appreciate
too.
it. Thank you very much. Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Renee, why don't you go
Bye.
ahead and why don't you pick our last caller for the night, Renee?
Oh boy, am I excited.
You
Let's
should
go with
be.
Priestitude. I like that name.
There you go.
They better
Chilled?
unmute their fucking
Chilled.
mic.
Chilled, you gotta kick
Chilled!
somebody in.
Yeah.
Chilled.
Oh,
Hello.
Tear yourself from the
Set me
popcorn.
free.
You gotta kick Doctor, please.
Set me free.
I was looking at the popcorn.
Yeah, I noticed.
Who am I putting in?
Priestitude.
Priestitude.
Our last caller is a prostitute?
Yeah.
Yep. It's like a prostitute, but priestitude.
Priestitude. Don't
Go
be
ahead.
bad.
Welcome, Priestitude, to ChronoCast. Where are you calling from?
British Columbia.
BC. Very nice. And do you have a question for one or all of us?
For all of you guys, do you think any of you guys would ever play World of Warcraft?
Yes. No, no, I'm
Didn't
done.
Chill,
I'm
you
done.
just tweeted out saying that you stopped playing that game.
I'm done. I'm officially done with it. It's lost.
No.
It's lost its allure. My community doesn't play anymore. My friends don't play. It's done. I'm done. I'm good.
You gonna cry about it?
I will not play.
I may shed one. I shed a tear. One tear.
I played it. I got bored of it. Okay.
I played the trial and I was bored of it.
The trial sucks.
Get bored.
The trial sucks. You have to actually play the game to enjoy
Yeah.
it.
I will
You know
say
what, the end result is I don't have enough time to play. So, and I know that's a game you need a lot of time to game. So, I just won't play it.
Yeah.
if you play that game with 3 or 4 friends and you all level together and play together, it is the best experience you'll ever have.
Not
Yeah,
the
it's
best
really fun.
experience, but
The
it's
best
Game
one of
sucks.
them.
experience.
Game sucks.
So
Game
you
Alright,
limit,
well, there
you
you
limit
go.
yourself, Joe.
All right. Well, Priestitude, anything else you'd like to share with us or ask us?
Not really.
Excellent. Well, no problem. Thank you again for being part of the show. Go ahead and kick him out of here for us, Chilled, if you don't mind.
Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye,
Thank you for the call.
Priestitude.
All right. Well, I think our show has been. Have we gone 2 hours? We've gone 2 hours, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got like
Yeah.
2.5.
It's done.
Yes. Well, hey, everybody, it's been a long show, and let us know how you are enjoying the VidCom, the webcams nowadays.
Calm.
The vid, whatever it may be. We're all tired. But the end result is I'm enjoying doing the webcam, and we will possibly keep this program going. And as with that said, let's go ahead and do a big round table to say your goodnights. Renee, say goodnight, please. Okay, I heard nothing. I said, did you say your... Renee, say your goodnights. ChilledChaos, say your goodnight.
Good night,
please.
everyone. Good night.
Eatmydiction, say goodnight, please.
Good night.
Utorak, go ahead and say goodnight, please.
Good night.
And this is Junkyard signing off for ChronoCast. Needless to say, keep gaming.